Season 2022 underway in the Great Southern Football League. The umpires are getting themselves set. The players are taking their positions. And it'll be interesting to see here now exactly how Willunga pop up from the winnings of last year. Umpire sirens go, so here we go, Kevy, underway.
Umpire tosses the ball up high. In go the ruckman. Pushed out there by Compass. Player picked it up for Willunga, and the umpire says, I'll have it, and throw it up again. Plenty of players around the ball. Still goes up. He knocks it down the ground. Comes out again, and Willunga's got hold of it. Free kick goes to Mount Compass, and I think that was number
44 on there.
44 was it? It's got anyway. They go in for a mark. Umpire calls play on out of all of that. Ball's kicked along the ground. Here's a chance in. The player had it briefly. Umpire calls him to play on. Had it knocked out of his hands. The players are turning round saying, hey, what about this? And it's not happening. Very scrambly start, Trev.
Certainly is. You're supposed to expect it. You know, the skill levels will take a while. Bass gets it out there for Willunga. Goes off under there. Kick from Compass goes up. Back going with the play again there is Daniel Bass for Willunga. In the ruck he goes. Handballs off quickly over to this side. Comes up on the wing on the scoreboard. Big fly from behind. Can't get it. I reckon that could have been Hoffman. Hoffman goes down. Comes back down. Stacks on the mill here. Umpire comes in directly under the scoreboard and picks himself up for a ball up. Far wing, up they go, smashed out by Willunga, kicked up and forward they go in their forward lines, up they go, over the back, tap forward, bit of hanging on going on, can't come out to it. Ball tried to get socket, Willunga trying to get it in. Compass have got themselves on pressures in their half-back flank, and they get themselves up, and the umpire comes in for another ball up directly at centre half forward. Uphill here at the Compass Oval. Up they go, tap down there. Willunga picks the ball up. Out they go quickly. Comes straight out there and goes around then to Hutchins, Cameron Hutchins. Goes off there. And there's the first minor score on the FPAG scoreboard of 1 point to Willunga.
Yes, well that's the first score, and it's only a minor one. Quick kick in, a short one. It's been marked down there by
play on the
Compass.
Umpire's got him
play on. And he's gone for holding the ball, and this will probably be a goal this time. The Compass player's not going to pick it up, not even going to touch it.
Now he is.
Oh. In fact, he ought to get...
And then he throws it away. So the umpire, if he would have been watching, he's explained to the player on the mark of what was the infringement was for.
That could have just about been another one.
I reckon. I think the player realised he was talking, so he wasn't taking any attention. Off he goes. So he picks around into here. He's this could be Cam Turner, is it? 29, and we'll just try and pick up his number as he goes. In he comes now. Lines up for the first major. 28, I reckon it is. 6, is it? Goes through. Whoever it is, he's got it. Umpire.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
You can take minus ones off. You put them on by mistake, it's bad luck.
Up it goes back in the centre. Willunga gets the ball again. Comes off well right into the section there by a Compass. Out they come through. Goes straight through there. And that one there would have been Adam Hunter. He puts it off and he finds his player on the mark here. And it goes out here now to Jordan Boots. Jordan Boots lines up. It's going to be kicking. Well, we put it up as the 50 metre mark here, but we know it's just in under that.
About 42 or 3
something like that. So he lines up, kicking down to the Victor Harbour end, rolls out, puts it through, drives it up. The ball, look at the wind, just grabs hold of that, pushes it, and it goes across that far. It's actually finished out of bounds. It'll be a free kick to Willunga in the back pocket.
So Willunga will bring the ball back in. Player in the back pocket, he's got a player out there loose. No one's within cue of him out there. Takes a mark, kicks the ball further across, and two Mount Compass players were standing there, and they took it in turns to decide
Ziggy,
who
I'd
was going
say.
to kick it in the end. And this is one that could go out. Oh, there's a good mark being taken by Mount Compass. Got to pay that one, and he's about 5 metres out. So this could be. Oh, gee,
Did that quick, didn't he?
Yeah,
That was Jordan.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
A reserve ball.
They had the biggest Alsatians you'd ever seen in that house there for many, many years. So they put the net up across it, and that went under it.
Well, I reckon it did, yeah, the way he kicked it
under
over.
the net and then over the fence.
Yeah. Ball, the umpire's waiting now for his boundary umpire to get back into place.
Anyway, the scores, I think they got that sorted out now. 1-1. A piece.
Yeah, no, I think it's 1-1 to 1 goal. I think they can't get rid of that point, so they're waiting to catch up.
I think they kicked the point down.
Did they? Oh, well, we'll find out. Up it goes. Pinions in ruck here for Mount Compass, which is unusual. So it goes up, goes forward. Willunga now goes forward again. They go out there quickly in Cameron Hutchins. Hutchins handballs intercepted by Mount Compass. He goes around on the ball. Couldn't get the handshake away in the tackle there, and that was Bailey Hand. And turned around a bit of pushing and shoving going on here. They'll need to be careful because the umpires don't like to have any doing with that.
And that was James Lawton.
So
it's got hold of the ball, new player to the club.
Yeah, looks like his name. So he rolls up. And he rolls. He's going to kick from the 50. Outside, puts it up, hangs the ball, goes up, looks good. Umpire comes back, wait for the signal. There she goes.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Jordan Boots has kicked the only goal.
Back it comes in the centre again now. Up it goes up, turns around, out there, goes out there by Daniel Bass for Willunga. Goes around, quickly picked up by the kicker there in Liam Nye. He goes for Willunga now, over the top.
Here's another
goes
one.
over, suckers off the ground, he slams it into the point post and that's out of bounds on the full. So the relieving kick will go back to Mount Compass out there, and that will go back out there to, I reckon that's Shane Heatley out there. He goes off, drives the ball in, goes out on the far side, goes out. Mark taking about my compass out there. I reckon that one there is Bailey Hand. Hand comes over, goes up the centre, goes up and Pinion, goes up and down. Pinion rucking, has been full forward. Handball's off to his running player coming past, which would have been Tom Dix. He goes up, centre half forward, it goes on, the umpire comes in and goes for a boundary. With 2 goals, 1 to Willunga, 1 goal, 1 on the scoreboard, the FPH scoreboard, Kev.
13-7 with Willunga ahead as umpire throws the ball up. Compass have got the ball now. Hand pass goes over, doesn't find its mark though, and down on the ground it goes. There's tussling for the ball out there and it's going nowhere at the moment. Umpire gets it back quickly, throws the ball up before anyone can get ready for it. Just a quick push out under the scoreboard it goes, and the ball will probably be
off the boot, or was he over?
Boot, will it? Or I think
boundary umpires that bad, Bucky can't see, so the central umpire said he was kicked it out.
Yeah, well it could have come off his boot as he was running along. I don't think he purposely tried to do that, but anyway, Compass have got the free kick now. Where they're going to go with the ball, very short. Lucky to get away with that one. Anyway, the umpire calls play on as they go down the ground. Here's a good mark being taken too far out to score though by Compass.
Turn around.
Compass now turns around and he just boots it.
That was late, wasn't it? Just scuffed him around. Ziggy.
And the free kick now goes to Willunga. Player with the ball now. He doesn't know what to do with it. The umpire tells him what to do with it. In the end, he says, kick the damn thing. Anyway, he's kicked it. Comes in, big ruckman run along, just push it straight across the boundary line and out of bounds.
Well, we're supposed to be back on air with the studio, Kevy, so I'll turn around, we just say, so we'll have to find out. We'll find out. Tony's given us the okay, so hopefully for those on the radio, we are back on air for you with live streaming. Up goes the ball, turns around, hits down onto the pack, falls in the back, could have been a free kick, gets away with it, up and down. Pack of players here that goes on. Umpire comes in and is going to have to place himself into here for a ball up on the forward flank from our Compass. Far side of the oval, scoreboard side. Pinion goes up, pushes it down. Compass get the ball, slams it forward. Up it goes, arm wrestle in the front there, goes over the back. Picked out there by Willunga, handballs off, comes out quickly, goes out here to his player running onto it, goes over under pressure. He gets over, goes over the boundary line, and the umpires, he didn't blow it, he wanted to, but it wasn't fully over.
And the umpire wasn't looking at the ball.
Up, and the central umpire comes in for a ball up. He obviously believed that it wasn't fully over, which is a good call. He was right on the spot. Up she goes. Pinion grabs it out of the air, drives it up, slams it in the forward pocket. Over the back it goes. Comes over the top. Picked up quickly there in out there, which goes around to Job Colwell. He goes off. Comes in the centre. Goes off. Compass couldn't tick it, and Ziggy. Willunga, pick the ball up, come inside, quickly pick up there, comes around now, goes over here to Lachlan Scott. He goes over, up there, and there's a strong mark up there, full forward to Willunga. Forward flank, drives over now, waits back, he's looking, I reckon it's Haskett, can't find himself. Turns around, drives this ball up, right up it goes, over the back it goes, comes out there. Willunga slams himself into the point post and makes it rattle. And a minor score goes on the board there to Willunga. FPAG scoreboard, they go to 2 goals to Mount Compass, 1 goal 1.
A steel post down there doesn't move. Anyway, the Compass will bring the ball back in. They do. They go over by that big shed out there. In a bit of shade at the moment it is. The kick wasn't good down there, but ball will bounce nicely for the Compass player. He falls over. It's picked up again. Compass get it out loose. Here's a chance for him to pick it up. At the moment, nothing's running for him out there. And the umpire will throw the ball in. This yellow scoreboard that they go, or green scoreboard
one, it just gets blurry on the screen, doesn't it?
Replace the yellow one. I think that's probably a great idea. Anyway, here's a chance out there for Bass. Bass gets a hand pass down the ground. He kicks it across. The ball's been over the far side of the ground all the time. Let's get out here, and well done out there by the Compass player. He's broken away, and that was
Nathan Hicks,
and he's number 10, isn't he?
Yep.
It's got in as number 10. But
Darcy Scott getter for Willunga. Drives off, finds his player there, and Tyson Hoffman. We are back on air for the studio, which is good. Hoffman goes up, beautiful one. Picked out there by Jakey Stanfield. Handballs it off quickly, goes inside to Willunga there. Goes through, pishes it all up, and that was Tyson Woodcock. Goes off, other side of the ground now goes. Willunga picks the ball up on the far side over relief from the back lines. In they come, drives this ball out to the famous wide side going out, over the back, picked up there by Willunga, goes quickly forward there, that turns around out there, goes around to Dylan Way. He comes off, Compass from the back flank, comes back in again, goes up in the centre wing, finds his player quickly there, and that one goes around to Matt Schultz. Schultz goes forward, out they come, Ziggy Vakunas picks it all up, hangs it out the side, goes on his right boot, flies it all up the forward goes up, can't get out to it there. That one there couldn't get into his main, his Matt Schultz, and he turns around and free kick given away and comes over to Willunga.
Dylan Way.
Willunga goes quickly over through Way. Way goes off and he finds his player out on the wing out there, right in front of the scoreboard. He comes back inside, finds his player quickly there in Sammy Alexopoulos. Played a lot of reserves last year. He's back up again in the A grade.
Tyson Hoffman.
Hoffman with the centre. Ex-Crow player that's played up for him last year. Goes up, goes over the back. Brokenshire tries to get it. Goes back in. He's getting tackled. He gets 2. The umpires really picks out to him. Gets the ball up in that forward pocket, Kevy, for Willunga. Up it goes. Handball goes up and down. Goes round. Willunga gets it. He drops it. goes over the boundary line for a throw in by the big shed. Willunga into tap. FBA scoreboard 2-2. Willunga 1 goal 1 in the first quarter.
The big sand pit over there, probably one of Nifty's truckloads of sand that he's dropped off. Umpire throws the ball in, that's the boundary umpire. Over it goes, picked up out here by Willunga. Willunga now can put the ball down to a player there by himself. All he's got to do is pick it up, that's Hoffman. Gets it across out there to his teammate down there in Cameron Hutchins. And Hutchins has a long shot into goal.
Oh, did he?
And he's missed by a country mile. Don't think he got anything with it. Ball will be brought back in now by Compass. Kicks it in. Goes to Nash. Lockie Nash. He'll put the ball across the ground. They go with it over the grandstand side. No, it comes out loose. Here's a chance now for Willunga again through Lachlan Scott.
Called out of bounds.
And the ball now is called out of bounds by the boundary umpire.
Yep.
Right on the spot there. A nice green oval. The boundary umpire will throw it in. In it comes. That's not a bad throw in either. Some of the players now, they get back too far so they can't get the knock. Anyway, the ball's gone on the ground and the umpire standing among the players out there, and he's paid a free kick out here to Mount Compass for some reason or other. There was plenty of players around the ball at the time, and the ball now is going over the boundary line here. It does go over the boundary line, and the free kick will go to Cameron McDonald. If they can get the ball back at some stage. It's right by the grandstand, so it can't have gone too far away. McDonald now will go back and take his kick. Gets the ball eventually. He goes to put it into the full forward area down there. It must be kicking with the breeze down there because that went a long way. And this will go even further because it looks like there's been a mark taken in that pack. And Willunga will have a shot for goal.
Bass.
And Big Bass now will put his name among the goal scorers. He's kicking now down to the big shed end here, or the Adelaide end of Mount Compass. And Big Bass puts through his first goal for the game.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
It was that blew it right across the face. Up she goes in the centre, goes around. Bass gets it down, comes through. Tyson Hoffman tries to get through with it, can't, gets rid of the ball. Compass picks it all up, doesn't go anywhere. Out comes Haskett. Haskett for Willunga, gets the ball. Bit of a floaty kick, but he finds his player out there. I reckon that could almost be Liam Nye, 26. Goes out there, intercepted by Compass.
It was a good pass though.
Goes out, finds his player out wider still. Out the flank he goes out there. Compass in control, short kicks, waits for it, goes off there, and that goes into the hands of Corey Grove. Corey Grove for Compass comes in, finds his player quickly. That one there is Shane Heatley. Heatley comes around, drives the ball up for Compass up on here. Nash comes back on it, goes over his head, can't get it, slams it forward, goes back over. In the run quickly here, his turnaround is Logan Brennan. He turns around for Willunga, can't get away with it. Two Compass players rolls on to him, and umpire Popplewell comes on and turns around and ball up on the forward flank for Mount Compass. Goes up, Haskett goes up, can't get it down, pushes it underneath. Tyson Hoffman goes again, he gets pushes down, ball comes up here, stalemate. The umpire comes in for a ball up once again on the forward flank from Mount Compass. Up he goes, drives up, Haskett puts it down, straight down to his rover, smothered kick, but he gets it back again, goes forward, comes out quickly, looked like a Hauer hit there onto there, going onto it, goes around quickly to Tyson Woodcock, goes off, there's a free kick coming back here to Willunga, goes around here to Logan Brennan. Logan Brennan for Willunga on the defensive side of the wing. Up they go, smashed over the back, it's got to be, umpire could have paid that, needed the free kick and it's a throw in. Probably unlucky Brokenshire then. Come in late. Boundary umpire here, right in front of the grandstand here. Throws the ball in. Goes up there. Up they go. turns around. Haskett gets up, can't get the ball out, goes out. Compass running back quickly there, goes round to Nathan Hicks, drives the ball back in. That's a good stretch there to Tyson Hoffman for Willunga. He's pointing out, he's turned around saying he's going to go deep. Dives off, hangs on, drives this ball out. Umpire called play on, goes around, thump from behind comes. Oh, Willunga player down up the forward line, didn't see that. Not good, and that was off to the side, that too. So, anyhow, goes up, he's still down. Can't see that. The ball went over further to the side.
I'm looking now, there's no delay in this.
No, there's no delay for this, so we couldn't pick up what it was, but it was certainly off from the side of the pack, so the umpire, though, is trainer into it, so there's a bit of time on here. Forward pocket for Willunga, kicking up the Adelaide end. I only noticed when the ball went out and he was turning around and
there was a group of players around. Next thing is someone's laying on the ground.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the pack because the pack was about 3 metres to the left. So I don't know whether someone...
But they were in our line of sight though from here.
He's certainly winded. Trains again. He's sitting up, which is a good thing. Can't pick up who it was. It's not the big ruckman, is it?
Oh, no,
he's got a beard.
Looks a little bit like him.
Big bass.
It is big bass.
Yeah. So it's obviously winded in. He's up, so the umpires will continue on. Ball goes up in that forward flank for them in the pocket. Goes out. Willunga Compass comes out, kicks it up and down. It goes. Smash forward. It goes. Turns around. Picked up quickly. There was a mark there. That one went around to Mount Compass, and that one there was Aidan Brenson's. He drives the ball now, back into the centre, up they go, forward, turns around, can't get it there in Toby Ward for Willunga, for Compass. Handballs now from Compass, goes out beautifully, drives the ball, just shoved off hand as he goes. There's a relieving kick there to Willunga, in the back lines there to Darcy Scott. He's at centre half back. Turns around, kicks up onto here. Off he goes now, called to play on, goes to wing, goes too far, beautifully trapped out there. That was by Tyson Hoffman. Couldn't get it up though, was right at his bootlaces, and he gets up and we a ball up on that wing scoreboard side. Oh, that's Bass, he was down, so Bass goes up. Bass flicks it over his back. Willunga now, get the ball, handball, goes over, short kicks, hits his player out.
It wasn't meant for him though.
Forward for the wing now, right under the scoreboard here. Yeah, that's good English, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's good English, Joe.
So he drives up now the forward flank, bodywork goes out, and she goes over the boundary line for the throw-in, Cavi, with the FBH scoreboard, 3-2, the visitors, Willunga, 1-1, Mount Compass.
Yeah, not much scoring happening here. The boundary umpire's got hold of it. Again, he's right by that big patch of sand. The boundary umpire. He comes in, throws in. Gone up high, pushed down over the back of the pack it goes, and here's a mark to Mount Compass, to Willunga, and it's about 25 metres straight out in front, and the player now should be able to put goal number 4 on the ball.
Liam Nye, no, 26, I reckon he's kicked the first goal.
It is 26.
It looks pretty much like him from the first one, so...
Yeah, it is.
So he's going for his second in this quarter, Kev.
Yeah, well... He should be able to kick it from there, and he has. That's his second goal to Liam Nye, and goal number 4 to Willunga.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
We'll double check at quarter time at the stage. Up it goes. Bass gets it for Willunga. Kicked off the ground there quickly there in Aidan Hunter. Goes off. Compass breakthrough here in Pinion. Pinion goes off. Hand gets to it. There's the first point to Mount Compass now. So the scoreboard, we'll see whether they alter that. So at the moment it's showing 1 goal, 1 to...
Yeah, they can't take the score off apparently, so they've left that there, so the scoreboard will be right now.
Kick in, gets the Bass, gives away a free for in the back, and Compass will get the free kick, Kevy.
Yes, they've got the free kick too far out the score though, but they can get it right into the scoring area if he can get onto this. And he already has, but he's made that terribly difficult for Compass out there. The ball goes near the boundary line. Across it goes, and the boundary umpire indicates it was touched across the line. So the ball will be thrown in. Nearly all the game's been on the far side of the ground.
Nearly was this when you're at a football, isn't it?
Every time you go, the football's on the far side of the oval. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The umpire's throwing the ball in. Players are, well, they're scrapping for it on the ground. They're going absolutely nowhere with it. And David Popperwell decides that he'll fix this and throw the ball up. So in he comes now, throws the ball up, high it goes. There goes the Daniel Bass. He tries to knock it out, but only knocked it into another patch of players. And the umpire will throw it up again. At least he doesn't have to bounce it, he only has to throw it up this time. Well, he threw it up and the ruckman weren't ready for it. And the ball now is kicked down along that wing
Hutchins.
over the far side of the ground. It was Hutchins, was it? Here's a quick hand pass goes out. Oh,
Beckers.
and over he went then. And there's a ball that's gone down now for Willunga. 3 Mount Compass players there. Back it comes now to the half forward line. And
Sammy.
Ray for the Sammy got hold of it.
Alexopoulos.
Sammy Alexopoulos. And he gets a hand pass. You almost get it back there, but it's gone to
Hutchins.
Job Colwell. And he'll come in and have a shot for goal. And this should be another goal down there to Willunga. It
James
is.
Lawton. Boots. Number 22, Kevy, and number 26 both got 2 goals each. Back in the centre now, umpire Popperwell. Scott Evans at set. Sets himself up, they go. Bass goes up. Bass is winning the rucks here out of it. Pinion's not probably into that Bass. Out it goes. Quickly picked up there. Goes out there through Pahuru. Pahuru goes back for Willunga. Handball's back again. Not a real good kick made.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Picks around there, and I reckon that's Cameron Hutchins. Cameron Hutchins, number 24, I reckon. He's going to line up. He's going to kick from the sharp angle. Probably going to kick, I would think, probably wind slightly behind him.
Yeah, you should get the distance from there.
Goes off.
With the
think
breeze.
So, that is favoured by the wind, so... Out he goes, drives the ball up, hangs it up, it's hanging good. The umpire's moving though, and he slams it into the
That was a good
post.
shot, it managed to hit the
So
post.
it goes around to a minor score there, and it goes on to a 5 goals, 3 to the visitors. Willunga, 1 goal, 1 to Compass on the
Oh, Compass bring the ball in, the player took it too easy then, and this kicked it back to the goal square, and they kicked it in again. And he found his teammate this time with it, and Compass had got the ball. They'll get the ball now, they'll kick it down the ground from Hunter. There kicks it across out there to Brokenshire. And I think he's in trouble there.
Oh, gave him plenty of time. Yeah. Umpire at the back picked it up.
He could have got 2 hands holding the balls there. Anyway, the mark goes out there to Darcy Scott. And Scott kicks it down to the half forward line. Brokenshire's got hold of it. Gets a hand pass across to his mate there in the back line. Compass are lining up over that far side. They love the far side over.
Tom Dix.
Oh, here, and Dix kicks it on. A little pass goes down, and they'll take all day to get it down the other end at that rate.
There's the siren.
Just as well they don't, because there it is. It's quarter time with Mount Compass. 1 goal, 1. And... Willunga 5 goals, 3, so that's 7-33 at the moment.
Certainly is. Quickly, goal scorers: James Lawton, Liam Neal for 2 goals each. Daniel Bass, that's for Willunga. Quickly into Mount Compass, 1 only at Jordan Boots. This is 90.1 Happy FM. Is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour, open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
We apologise to our radio viewers because
Certainly there was a
bit of a problem with communications. And Tony, our technician here, was saying that they rang the bloke that set it all up. He was on an airline flying to somewhere interstate, and
he fixed
told
it.
him what the trouble was, and he said, "Oh, hang on." So he got on his computer on the aeroplane, got in, put the timing out. He had it set to seconds instead of minutes. And of course it held the line up then, so instead of about 60 seconds it goes around, so it's got up to about 600 now, so it should give us about 5 hours before that line drops out. So technology is beautiful, but it can also be a heartache. So we waited.
It's all right if you know how to fix it.
Yes, that's right. So like, mobile phones now, you can get in touch with the people right handy to get onto it. So.
You can even do it on a phone, on a plane now, which you never used to be able to.
No, as I said, that you've been out of contact. Once you're up and flying, you can use your equipment up through there, which is good. So, but yeah, Mount Compass, they're sort of moving the ball not too bad, struggling to get scores on it. Pinion was their leading goal kicker, for many years, and he's doing a lot of ruck work, him and Groves. And because that's sort of taken away from full forward for him a bit, so turns it around. So obviously I've noticed, Kevy, while we're talking on this here, that it looks like Johnson, whether he's still playing or has he gone out of the system, we don't know now, because you don't get to see the ins and outs.
No,
now.
we're not allowed to. Privacy, they said.
Yeah,
I mean, so I don't know what that means, whether the players now, the new players into a club, can't tell anyone what their number is. I mean, what?
Yeah, but I should just say, but like you used to get your clearances. But now, like I said, with you retired, well, we don't get access, so we've got to pick up, as we're told, coming around. Players are starting to break up here, so it won't be too much longer before we'll be under play, as we'll go back in onto here. So this time, red and white, Willunga will be going to what we call the bottom end. The ground here slopes on the screen left to right. It's downhill to the right, slightly, actually a fair bit. And that's what we call the school end, or down towards Victor Harbour. The end towards the north, uphill, goes back towards Adelaide. Now, Compass is situated probably around about, 30 odd, nearly 40 k's out of the CBD in Adelaide.
Probably a bit more than that, true, isn't it?
Probably some quarter time scores around the ground, Kevin, because we haven't had time to make a list. Underway here, up we go, goes up, Bass tries to get it down, quickly comes out through Willunga. Willunga drives forward, goes out through there, that one goes out quickly to Cameron Hutchins, goes up in the forward pocket, pushed and going on to Tyson to go out there, played for it, didn't get away. Out comes Compass, goes out there and finds his player quickly there, and Klaus Simmons goes off, goes up in here, and double take over the line there, can't grab the ball in there, and that one there is Jordan Boots over the boundary line on the wing position here, club room side. Player coming off the bench here, picked it up, threw it back to the boundary umpire and missed him by a mile. So boundary umpire goes up, that's short, that one goes out to it. Tries to get over the pack, picked up beautifully by Willunga. Handball goes up, handball goes back, kicks up, short kick goes up, Alexopoulos picks it all up, goes out, finds his player on the wing, drives this ball up, over they go, turn around. Big Jakey Stanfield's all out of, what's name, best on ground last year's grand final, kicked all the goals, and he's turned around. I'd be surprised if he's almost had a touch here in this game.
He hasn't had too many.
No, he's right out of sorts here. And yeah, umpire's got the ball on the forward flank. He's going to go for the ruck. They go up. Up they go down. Groves and Stanfield goes up, pushes around, goes back over the back, pushes all down, throws it out over the back. Offhand, Alexopoulos can't get to it. Picked all up. Willunga goes back in. Turns around. Compass goes in overneath and he finds up head high. Umpire says, hanging on. Free kick to Willunga. He gets up. He's still in the centre square. Off he goes now, called to play on. Drives this ball out through there. That one went to Lachlan Scott. Goes up in a full forward position, up and down. Goes up around, comes out, breaks away. The umpires come in. Found a free here to Willunga. And it comes back out here. And Tyson Hoffman has got the ball. This will be a certainty for him. So we are only minutes into the second quarter of the 2022 opening round one here. Second quarter. Sets ourselves up. Comes in. This should be a walk-in for him. Drives it off, keeps it down, puts it all through. Goal umpire comes back. There it is, a goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Problems here late, so we couldn't get ourselves completely set for the throw up here. Back in the centre, up she goes down, goes out this time. Compass gets it, picks it all up in the centre. Handball goes out, picked up quickly by Grove. Grove goes out, over the back. Willunga can't juggle it. Recovers well though, goes off, back to the wing, goes out wide, goes down, misses it, crashes into him, goes over it, got away with that one. Compass gets the ball, goes forward, over the back, picks it all up, going through quickly, but he's staggering around onto there. Let's turn around, picks it up, handball goes out, another handball goes over, miskicked it, turns around, comes back down, get around onto it. This should be close to a ball up by the umpire, which he has to, and turn around. They made a meal of that, and that was poor old Aidan Brenson's couldn't get his kick away. Right in the full forward position for Compass. Up they go, down around. Willunga gets the hairballs out they go, bang! Tackle goes on, down he goes, and the umpire will be back in for the throw up once again. Still on that forward flank. Up she goes from Popplewell. Goes up, goes out by Compass. Advantage there of Willunga. He can't pick it up. Picks it all up. Hairball goes up. Hairball goes over across. Comes up quickly. Alexopoulos can't get it. Goes over, misses his target. Compass gets up. The quick kick goes forward. Goes over. We've got a shepherd out here. Free kick to Mount Compass coming back here. I reckon this one might be going to Adam Hunter. I reckon he's calling for it. Comes back. So Mount Compass now. Right on the just right in on the 50 metre square. Handballs off to his player running past quickly. I think that one would have been out there to Shane Heatley. Heatley goes up forward pocket. Too far. Willunga get the ball. Handballs back inside. Intercepted by Willunga. Goes back. Up and down it goes by Compass. Umpire calls played on. Ziggy gets caught. Goes back down. The umpire says, I'll have a ball up in that forward pocket. Mount Compass in the go. Kevy, if you want to take over.
Yes, the umpire throws the ball up and all the Compass had a kick then and this went straight up in the air. Here's a chance now for Mount Compass to get a goal, and I reckon that one has gone straight through.
Right through.
Ziggy.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour, open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Strathalbyn 6-3, Goulburn Port Elliot no goals and 1 point. And of course the score here is 6 goals 3 now to Willunga, 2 goal 1 to Mount Compass. Umpire tosses the ball up high, up it goes, ball pushed down on the ground it goes. Compass try and pick it up, looks like ringside at the wrestling down there, and the umpire gets the ball thrown back to him. He chucks it up again. Umpire just belts it away, and Willunga will get the ball going forward. It falls too short. Big fella runs through there for Mount Compass, and that was number 19, and that is Matt Schultz. And across it goes out here to
Tyson Hopkins, unlucky not to grab that one, Kevin.
And Sam Alex offers at it, and that was a good throw, and the umpire agrees with us. Mount Compass player doesn't though, but he'd have to be the other one there that does it.
I hit it.
Yeah, the other fist never got within miles of it. Anyway, Willunga got hold of the ball. The ball down there is Tyson Woodcock's got it. He kicks it down to the forward line, and I think the umpire going to pay that. Yes, he is. He lets it go, and that's Brent Creek's got it. And he just kicks it across the ground. Compass didn't gain anything with that. Finds his teammate over there though, and back it goes. And the mark has been taken again by Tyson Woodcock. He's got hold of it. Down the wing it goes, down to the half forward line. Or I think the umpire's got involved with it here. There's a free kick to be paid to Willunga, and that's on the wing on the far side of the ground, and he decided, well, we kicked that way last time, so let's do it again. And the ball now goes further down. It's going around and around the mulberry bush out here at the moment, and that hasn't done them any favours, and it's only cost them 1 point. So there's a point to Mount Compass now. 2-2 to Mount Compass. 5. Yeah, it is 6 goal 3 to Willunga.
Kick comes in. Oh, pressure one put on that. Finds his player quickly there, and Cameron Hutchins. Hutchins brings it up over. Good mark in front there, a relieving mark there, and that goes to Brandon McKenzie. Mount Compass goes back into attack, drives it up on the flank. Body work over there by Tommy Pinion didn't work, and there's turns around and fishes up there quickly over there, and that one's to Harrison Mills. Reliable back player he is now there. Goes up, smash from behind, goes back down, goes close to the boundary line.
And
goes
across.
over the boundary line for a throw in by the boundary umpire. Forward flank for Mount Compass on the club room side. Let you have it, Kebby.
Yes, it'll be a bit warm out there today, Trev. Anyway, the boundary umpire throws it in. That's a good throw in from the boundary umpire and goes over the heads of most of the players out there. Compass die on the ground, try to get it out. The player there was lucky he didn't get his head knocked off, but anyway, the ball's on the ground now, and the umpire will come in and throw it up at around about centre half forward out there for Compass. Up it goes. Good push out, but went straight to Mount Compass out there. The player there with the ball was Tyson Woodcock.
Good mark.
And here's a chance now for Compass to put on another goal.
I reckon it could be
35, I reckon.
Bootsy, I reckon. Which it is. So he's kicked their first goal of the first quarter.
And he could kick the third goal
Yeah,
in the first
he had
quarter.
that one. He kicked it. If Wynn got it and took it out of bounds.
Comes in now, he's straight out in front. And
likes it. Ooh, made it work.
might only
Looks
just
happy.
get it. I think he's got it though.
He's got it, goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Everything.
Yeah, players are sort of being stop and start with, flu COVID up it goes in the centre. Nobody gets it. Bass gets it up on the bounce. Handballs it out. Picks over there. Gets picked up. Oh, there goes over. Handball goes up. Can't get out. Vicunas couldn't get it. Turn around. Picked up there by Tyson. Goes back in. Smothered off the boot. Spinning around badly. Handball comes out. Tyson Hoffman goes through again. Socket off the ground. Over they go. Up and down. Couldn't get up there. Advantage goes, he's missed it, he goes around, puts it down to 24, goes over, spits it all out, goes around, he's going to make him work hard for this one. Not a good boot, picks it all up, looks inside, hands around, goes up, kicks out wide, and he comes out and finds Haskett. Haskett had the free, but they paid the advantage, and guess what? They all
got it back again.
come back to him. So Haskett for Willunga lining up here. He's only probably going to be 40 metres out. The wind, I'm pretty sure, will go across his body left to right. So it'll be interesting to see where he puts this one. Kicks it hard or he puts it at the post, puts it all up. And guess what? It hasn't gone it, so it stayed out there, which surprised me. Minor score only to Brady Haskett. So FPH scoreboard, 6 goals 4 to Willunga, 3 goals to Compass.
And the ball's brought back in again. That's not a bad kick either with the bruise, and that's an even better mark out there. Here's a chance now, and the ball goes into the goals down there, but it wasn't a good kick in there.
Oh, picked it up.
And that, I reckon that's
He's
a pretty
got
good
that
kick.
one.
And that is
Good
Jake
shaky.
Stanfield. Puts it through his... out of nothing a lot of the time, don't they?
Yeah, they're getting into the hard balls a bit better and just using it a little bit finer there. Back in the centre, up it goes. Pinion can't get to it, comes back down. Picks out there to Compass. Compass can't get through through Dylan Kamak. Goes out wide, quicks up quickly. That one goes over there to, that was Liam Nye. Nye goes forward, comes out wider now, picks it all up. Picks out there. Haskett gets it over, picks his player up there. That was quickly over there to 52, which I could pick, but they goes to the free kick. He goes over, is coming back to the Willunga player in the forward pocket.
Oliver Pasillo.
Cameron Hutchins with the ball now, the recipient of there. Lines up. Well, I thought it was left to right, Kevy, but I was looking at this now after that last one. He can just kick this one straight through, I'd say. Slightly on the right-hand goalpost. And it should be right. Hangs it up, and look at that. He's hung that one out terribly.
Be lucky for anything.
Right in the back pocket, relieving mark out to Compass, goes out, Pinion gets the ball, drives it all up over the head of his player in Creek, goes out there, goes out quick, he gets tackled onto it, umpire says over the boundary line, so the boundary umpire will have a ball in on the wing position opposite the side of the ground here, slightly over the club rooms. Sets himself. Up she comes. Ruckman set themselves up. Turns around. Pinion got that one for Compass.
Ooh,
goes out.
that was nearly a hand pass.
Goes up. Picked up ball. Fallen over there. Picked up beautifully there by Compass. Goes back down. He gets wrapped up by Tyson Hoffman. He's playing actually a pretty good game, Hoffman. And just go ball up on the true wing. Up she goes. Turns around. Bass gets held out. He holds his player out, and Pinion gets the free kick from out Compass.
2 hands in the middle of the bat.
Yep. Off he goes, kicks up forward lines, up it goes. Spoil come late, almost he's paid that mark. That's Ziggy out there. Ziggy with the ball from out Compass. Ziggy Vitkunas, he going back. He'll have a go at this, Kevy.
Yeah, he'll have a go at it, but it'll be 10 metres short.
He'll
reckon?
get the kick. Distance will be. We seem to reckon that the wind's favouring that end.
It's a good kick.
So if it goes up, he'll get he's got a boot on him, this lad, but being the first game, he'll just need to kick it right. Up she goes. That's a big kick. That's looking good, Kiwi.
It is too.
Look at that. Umpire comes back and she's goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Solitary point, and of course over here at Willunga it is 7 goals 4 to Mount Compass. Willunga 7-4 to Mount Compass, 4 goals 2, catching up a little bit.
So it was, the ball went up and down, it's got wrapped up here, went a couple of metres, the umpire has to repeat it once again. Up she goes, turns around, gets it around, big Pinion, up she goes, upstairs, downstairs, the umpire says bang, tackled, out it comes loose, picked out there, handball out there by Compass, picked up around, quicker around there, that one goes around to Adam Hunter, Hunter goes forward for there, Willunga got the run on it, picked up there by, quickly there by Lockie Nash, goes around, turns around, Compass has got picked up there, bounces back, goes through a minor score there to Boots, so he turns around, FPA scoreboard, 4 goals 3 to Mount Compass, 7-4 to Willunga.
Willunga will bring it back in. Looks like our mate down there.
Oh,
well, there's a shocker. But anyway, they might get away with this. The ball's on the ground now. They back up.
In the back, so it's a free kick. He's hauled it back.
Yep.
So Willunga free kick.
Might let them get away with that far.
Yeah, looks like that's Felix Beckers.
So he's got hold of it now. He's almost at centre half back. Puts the ball on the boot. That's not a bad kick into the breeze either. It's going to fall short. Picked up down there by the big fella, and down the ground it goes
Sam
down
Reddy.
there. And that was pretty stupid thing to do then by number 5 out there for Mount Compass.
Brandon McKenzie.
Brandon
He knows better
McKenzie.
than that. He's played enough football.
Yeah, well, you'd think he would have, because the player had run 3 steps after he
Not
got
only
rid of
that,
the
but
ball, and he just
Yeah, he's given it to Tyson
pushed him
Hoffman.
straight into the ground. He's given it to Hoffy.
One of the most, same as Ziggy's.
You'd
Play for the Crows.
you'd be cross at a player doing that, but he didn't gain anything. In fact, all he did was lose. He could have cost him a goal, or the team a goal. And
He's under that one, and the wind's pushed that.
I think Hoffman's let him off the hook a little bit there. So it's
Certainly has.
1 point only to Mount Compass, and they go to
Shane Heatley brings the ball back in.
Oh.
Straight past his player. Willunga try to get it up, picks it all up, goes over here, picks going on, gets out to a scramble on here. Umpires just about have to come around. It's not moving too far. There he goes into the forward pocket here for a throw up by the umpire, and it goes around. Up she goes in that forward pocket. Haskett goes up, can't get it down, comes over the pack, stacks on the mills here, picks it all up, turns around. The umpire will repeat it in exactly the same position.
There's a lot of players around the ball.
Yeah, up it goes. Haskett can't get it out. Well, Compass pick it all up. Brokenshire can't get with it. He gets wrapped up, and the umpire's in for the third time, getting close to free kick time now.
Yeah, three throw-ups and a free kick.
Up they go. Willunga turn around, try to get out. There it goes. There's that free kick. In the back, he says it goes down. I reckon Dylan Kamak comes up with the ball in the back pocket. Off he goes. Drives this ball out to the wing. Goes over. The ruckman going onto it. So the turn around. Bass gets it. He gets shoved in the back. Gets out. It goes on the bottom. Picked up. And it's a ball up on the wing with the FBA scoreboard. 7-5 to the Visitors. Willunga. 4 goals, 3 Mount Compass.
And the umpire throws it up again. Willunga ruckman is thrown out of the competition. The ball's on the ground though now, and the umpire will run in and pick it up and throw it up between half forward and the centre of the ground, or a big punch out of the ground, goes down and to the advantage. Willunga are in trouble here. They're giving away a free kick, and the free kick goes out here to Harrison Mills, and the ball's over there again.
Bass.
And Bass, big Bass now.
Ooh,
I don't know what he's trying to
do.
do.
He got away with that.
Whatever he's trying to do.
Couldn't mark. He's paid it though. He's paid the mark.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, dispute. He's bouncing up.
He said
that was quick.
Yeah, umpire now throws it up once again, and big Bass pushes it down. He gets hold of it this time and tosses it way out over towards the boundary line, and plays allowed to go on out there. Compass have got hold of the ball, and they'll keep it inside the boundary line. They do, and the umpire over there, he's just standing around saying, "Come on, fellas, come on, pick it up, hurry up."
He's picked a free out for above the shoulder, and called plays on quickly. Comes over. Oh, Esket. Oh, Spoil was late. He's paid that
lucky
one.
then, weren't they?
Picked over quickly. I reckon that could have been Cameron McDonald. Comes out here and he picks his player out quickly out here, and Job Colwell. Colwell puts it over. Goes up. Tyson has to go too far. Beautifully read out the back over there by Felix Beckers. Beckers go forward. Can't get it. Picks up there over the player here, comes underneath. His Haskett's trying to worm him away, can't get away with it. The umpire comes in, almost in it's virtually in the forward pocket for a throw up. Willunga's advantage. Up they go, goes up through this, goes off, comes out through there, pushes in the centre, picked up there, bad turn, picks up there quickly there by Felix Beckers. Beckers goes up and down, goes over, Spoil comes from behind, forced through a minor score. So FBA scoreboard, 7 goals, 6 to Willunga, 4 goals, 3 to Mount Compass.
Must be getting horribly close to half time here at the moment, but anyway, got a minute or two to go as the ball will be brought back in by Compass. Player there gets close to the line anyway, and that is a damn good kick. It's going down there and it's marked down there by
50 metres. 25, I think it is. I've knocked
25
it out of his hands.
Now, and that's Tom Pinion's got a. He could just about have a shot for goal from here.
Yeah, I reckon that was Harrison Mills that did that.
And that
silly play.
It's reasonably.
This is well
reasonably long 25, isn't it?
Hey?
Long 25 metres.
No, with the centre's 25, so it's just outside.
Anyway, we'll see how he goes here. Here's a long kick by Pinion. And the ball has gone straight through the goal. So that is.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Back to the centre. Umpire Popplewell. I should have grabbed the other umpire's name, but I must apologise to him because I didn't ask him. He just said who it was. I think it was Tom. So up we go. Comes that down. Pushes back down. Bass suckers it off the ground for Willunga. Comes over. That should be high. No, held it down, got away with it. Tackle from
He might have thrown his head back.
and it'll be up onto there. Up they go. Smashed out there by Haskett. Kicked off the ground by Willunga. Comes back down. Picked up beautifully there. Play on there's called there. Goes around there to Adam Hunter. Hunter goes off Pinion. He's called to play on. Steps around. Pushes off Alexopoulos. Goes offhand. Back into Hunter. Handball has to go out. Goes out wide to pick up the player. He quickly kicks. Goes up. Mills goes over the back. Over the top. Spin around onto there. Goes over. Compass player didn't quite pick out to there. Might have been 20...
3, was it?
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Certainly is. Umpire with the ball back in play here now.
We'll come and throw it up. That is Popplewell. He's got hold of it. Up he goes in the centre of the ground. In go the ruckman. Pushed down there by the big... down there.
Oh, yes, bad luck. Second tackle coming too
Bass.
high. Pity getting a bit shovey there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Player on the wing yelling for it and he didn't see him.
No. I think the free kick will go to Compass here. Or will it? Yes, it will. I don't know what they're on about here. They're carrying on about it. I think the player from Compass wanted the ball back, and that would be Broganshire, wouldn't it? Anyway, down it comes, and there's a good mark that's been taken there by Sam Alexopoulos. So he's got it. This will go right back into the goal square. It does. Comes out loose. Here's a chance for the big fella out there, and he runs down and puts it straight through the goal, and that was Brad Haskett.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Just sort of holding them out. Good effort by Compass though. Starting to get very close to half time here. And our hub interview, so going on, up it goes beautifully there by Bass. Turns around, picks it up there by Willunga. Goes off, steps inside, beautiful, he can't get over there. Goes over the boundary line for a boundary throw in there. Sam Rennie couldn't pick it up. Oh, it's untouched. So it goes back to Compass. Yeah, keep forgetting about that one, Kevy.
Yeah.
New season, forgot the old rules. Up they go, smashed over the top.
That might have almost been a bit too high.
Goes over the boundary line for a throw in. This time on the true wing position here, top side of the club rooms, and the boundary umpire ready to throw it in. Gets himself, sets it up. That's pretty good going. Up they go. Haskett couldn't get it, comes back out. Compass gets it. He's got no intention to get rid of it. He gets wrapped up. Now umpire says, I'll ball this one up almost back in the centre circle again. Up they go. Haskett goes, pushes it out over the back. Alexopoulos gets the run, steps inside, kicks the ball up. Up it goes. One up needs to be, and that's a good grab there. That goes over quickly to Sam Rennie. Rennie drives the ball up. Look at the wind, push that across. Bass goes out for it, can't get to it, pushes back around, comes around quickly there to James Lawton. Lawton's got fetched onto it, comes out the back, sockets it off the ground, he doesn't know, picks it up. That one went around quickly there. That went to Tyson Woodcock. Woodcock goes over, and that's a mark, I reckon.
From mark from about half a metre out.
There, and I reckon that's Sam Rennie.
Yep.
Spins around, kicks the ball.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
With Willunga, they're such a good side that you just give them that opening. They kick 1 goal, kick 2 goals, and next thing you know, they've gone from, being in danger of losing the lead by half time there to having a good lead.
Yeah, you know you're going to be pressure because they'll keep running. They'll keep forcing the ball, keep playing on all the way. Back in the 7, Bass gets it all up, comes down, Compass slashes it forward, comes back to Willunga though, pushes off. Tyson Hoffman gets it, spins out, goes over, handballs over the top. Creek goes up, gets tackled mid-air, comes down on his back, gets wrapped up. Lucky the umpire turned around and said, yep, I'm going to bounce this one up, and he comes on for a ball up. Up it goes, no ruckman available, you have to let it bounce. Up it goes, comes back in, picks it all up, gets all up there, walks over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire says, ball in here on the forward flank for Willunga. Kebby, take him over.
He said, so throw it in. Saves me throwing it up. Umpire comes in there, throws it in, he's throwing it over the whole lot. There's a chance for Compass to pick the ball up here. They can't though. The player's in front. He got up. In fact, he ends up getting hold of it.
He's got him hanging on to him. I don't reckon he lost possession of him. Let's take it off of him now. Oh.
I don't reckon he did lose possession of it. I reckon he had it all the time.
Yes.
Anyway, coming out and the ball's been marked down there by Tom Pinion. And Pinion will kick it right down to the forward line. Almost a mark taken down there by Compass. They weren't good enough though. And the umpire will come in and throw it up. Umpire looks around, says get out of the way. Comes in, throws it up. There's a quick kick out of the pack down there by Compass, and they get away with it. That's a good kick into the breeze down there though by Willunga.
Bailey hand.
And the ball comes down there. Here's a chance out here for Dylan Kamak. And Kamak, the ball right on the line, and it's a point only. So 6-4 to Mount Compass, 9-6 to Willunga.
So the ball to be brought back in by Willunga now. Looks the kicks all out. That's a good lead. He calls play on.
Hang on. I reckon
he's got to get outside that 25-metre mark, does it?
Must have to. I don't know. I thought it was from
so.
where the ball's kicked.
15 metres was the mark. Yeah. So anyway, play went on. Quick day hasn't affected. Brokershaw gets it. There goes the siren. End of the second quarter. So quick wrap up here. The FPAG scoreboard. We have the score is the visitor side Willunga 9-6 to Mount Compass, 6-4 on the FPAG scoreboard. Quick scores, Ziggy Vakunas with 2, Jordan Boots with 2, singles to Aidan Brenson's, Tommy Pinion, that's from Mount Compass. For Willunga, we have 2 to Jake Stanfield, 2 to James Lawton, 2 to Liam Nye, 1 to Sam Rennie, 1 to Daniel Bass, and 1 to Tyson Hoffman. That's our wrap-up, Kevy.
Yeah, it's coming up now to a half-time hub, where we will be talking with a Mount Compass great, Desi Roki. And this is 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube. Let's get over it.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour, open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field. Victor Tyre Power. Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
With playing from the Colts, right through, I've done a fair few jobs for us. So yeah.
So you played in all the grades? It's probably not
Yes.
junior Colts.
No, we didn't have junior Colts when we first come here.
And when was that?
In '64, the juniors came in about '68, I reckon.
Oh yeah, righto. So you've been reasonably successful. There's not much of you, Des, but what there is, you get in and have a go.
Yeah, well, back when I was a little bit younger, I was quite quick, and used to play on the wing or rover, and my idea was you grab the ball and they were chasing you.
Yeah. There wasn't much of you to catch though, was there?
No.
You'd have been fairly quick in the younger days, I reckon.
Yeah, I was. I broke a leg in 1970, and that slowed me up a bit. But other than that, yeah. But I still enjoyed it. I still played a lot of footy on the wing and that.
Oh, well, that's good to see that you've done that in your time. How many games do you reckon you've played?
Senior Colts, I played 46. B grade, I think I played around 250. And I played 178 A grade games.
That's not fair.
No, when you add it all up.
Add it all up,
number.
it's a fair few, isn't it?
Yeah.
And all of those have been in different grades?
Yeah.
It's all in different grades that you've played. But any medals or things along the way?
Yes, in 1983, I think it was. I tied with Chook Squash and Waiponga in the B grade medal, and it was early in the 2000s that the Great Southern Executive decided to make anyone who tied would get the medal as well.
Yeah.
And that was.
And you were one of them.
And I was one of them. Yes.
I should have remembered that. We probably organised that for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it's good to see that you did get some acknowledgement anyway in that time.
Yes. Yeah.
And what about premierships?
I haven't won one. I've played in 3 losing ones, but the 1980 grand final that we won, I missed out on getting selected that year. So
I bet that's annoyed you ever since.
Well, a little bit, but we played in 1977 and 78 under Robin Greenwood, and in 79 under Mick Fitzgerald.
Oh, Mick, I've seen him around the place. And
Yeah, he comes up
he
quite
always
regular.
says good day, and probably seen him here at some of the finals, I think, over the
Yeah,
years.
yeah, he comes up at least 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah, no, that's good to see. And so you've given away the game as it was
Yeah.
being played anyway. I think you must have been a reasonable age when you stopped.
Yeah, 47.
47 when you stopped.
Yeah. Oh, the last few games, a few seasons, because I was secretary, always at the footy club, so you always brought your kit bag along.
Yeah, hoping that you're going to go.
And that was the talking point too, because it was a proper old kit bag.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's not many of them around.
Yeah.
I know there.
Yeah, no, there's very few around now.
Yeah, so you decided to do, there's 2 things you can do when you get too old to play. You can be a goal umpire or you can be a timekeeper.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think you chose probably the easier of the 2.
Yeah, I done both. Back in 1970 when I broke my leg, I had two years off.
Yeah.
And so I timekept the A grade at, I think I was 19 years of age, and timekeeping the A grade was a bit daunting.
You get much abuse?
Mainly from your own backman, yeah.
Oh, well, that's the way it happens, though, isn't it? They know you, they'll abuse you.
Yeah. But the timekeeping, that I sort of fell into that. I gave up 2 years, and then all I was doing was working 7 days a week, so I thought, that's no good. So then I took up timekeeping. I think it was about 2000 for Compass, and I haven't missed too many games.
No, you've umpired a fair few. You've umpired association matches, or not umpired, you've time-kept association matches for the league.
Yeah, that's... well, COVID has buggered us up a little bit the last couple seasons.
Years, yeah.
But, it would have been the 12th season of timekeeping the Great Southern Footy League.
Did you ever do any of the zone games?
No, I handed that over.
Herman wouldn't get you.
No, I handed that over to Paul Giles.
Yeah, Giles has been really good
he used
at that,
to
hasn't he?
go along there.
Yeah, no, it's a thankless job, but it's a job that someone's got to do.
Well, that's right. And the umpires think they're in control of the game. When they blow the whistle and put the ball in there, it doesn't start until the siren goes.
No, that's right. And now you've got to be careful. You've got to wait the light comes on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you got that right. I'll have to ask Chrissy if you got that right today. But he flashed the light for start the game, and
Well, our score thing doesn't do it. You still got to blow the hooter.
you're still got to blow the hooter. You're
Yeah.
right. It's when the siren sounds.
That's right. Yep.
Had any draws in the games?
Oh,
Time kept?
no.
You haven't?
No, I can't think of any.
Oh, well, that's all right. You can't think of them. But any other positions in the club? You mentioned you were secretary there for a while. Any other spot?
Not really in the club. I was secretary. I looked on a board, and 8 years I was secretary.
8 years. I remember you've been secretary for a fair while. I had to get it out to that place out where there's no postman out
That's
that way.
yeah, Tuberang way. Yeah, I had to bring all the paperwork to you. But I think it was about 90. In 1996 or something, I was president of the junior committee, the Great Southern, for about 3 years, I think. And
well, you had a few kids playing though over the years.
the three of them all played. Yeah,
Are they still involved with anything now?
not as in football. The youngest one plays cricket down at Morfordville Park, but he also played football there too. But no, they're not involved.
And your father was fairly involved as well?
Yes, he was a trainer and for Mount Compass, and he also, with Jimmy Clowassy, he was a trainer for this association as well a few times.
And your mother was involved with the canteen?
Yeah, well, parents, they've got to do that, otherwise things don't run.
Yes, well, there's not that many do it these days, is there?
No, it's
a bit harder.
getting harder to find volunteers, yeah.
And the team, I mean, how do you see the team going at the moment? I mean, they tossed away what could have been a very good spot at half time with a couple of goals right on the siren.
Yeah, well, I thought our boys fought back well in that quarter, and they had to be within shooting distance. But yeah, Willunga just had two quite easy walk-in goals
They
right at the
did,
end
yeah.
and just kicked away.
Yeah, oh well, anyway, you can't do much about that.
No.
So what do you see the result of this game? Is it close, or you reckon Compass might make a bit of a comeback in the second half?
Hard to say.
Well, you're right up with this sort of thing.
Yeah, I think Willunga will probably kick away a little bit with the breeze this term. And as long as we don't let it get too far away, we may peg them back in the last one.
Well, let's hope you do. Let's hope you get a draw on your hands, Des, and you get that right.
Yeah, I'd even like a win a bit like the Crows did last night.
Yeah, you win by a point.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for your time today, Des, away from the timekeeping. You're not far
that's
away.
all right.
You didn't have far to come,
No,
anyway.
that's right, yeah.
And we see you around for a few years more.
Oh, well, I'd like to keep involved with the club, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking to Des Roki, and Des is a stalwart of the Mount Compass Football Club.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour, open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Back on the oval now. Desi was getting a bit of a sweat up there.
I thought I'd better change that in case.
Yeah.
Back. Hook it back.
I think we went a bit longer than 10 minutes, didn't we?
Don't know.
Yeah, we go for 10 minutes though.
We are back here at the ground, folks.
Yeah, after a good chat with Des Roki.
Yep, the hub.
The hub.
The
it's
hub,
called.
halftime hub, Kebby.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it or watch it, so everything gone pretty good, hopefully.
Yeah, well, Desi was good to hear what he's done around the place. I mean, he was Mount Compass. Every time you went to Mount Compass, you knew where to see Desi.
Yep.
At the bar.
Yes, he was here. He had his lads played.
Yeah,
and everything else.
3 lads all played.
Yep, all around onto it. So it goes onto there. So teams are warming up. We'll just wait for the time effort to come.
Well, we'll see if we can get the half-time scores
Yep.
in the other games.
Yeah, if you run through that, we'll run through onto it. So they have 15 minutes, these people do. So Willunga is just starting to get themselves back in here now. And we'll see what happens.
Victor Harbour were 9-4 to Langhorne Creek. 5 goals, 3. Must be a bit of wind down there at the Victor Harbour Oval. But McLaren 7-1. Maibonga 3 goals, 3. And we're the only 2 scores that we've got. And of course the one here with Willunga 9 goals, 6 to Mount Compass 6 goals, 4.
Yes, it was probably disappointing we haven't got 2 other scores there onto it. So the teams are setting themselves up here, Chris, so you'll be able to give the little indication light here to them when they're ready. So he's looking for it. So if you like, mate, you can give the umpires the signal so that they know that they can go ahead. And Popplewell's noticed that, so he knows he's ready to go when we're available. So
You haven't got to hold them up for too long.
nah, as I said, works out well. They were looking, the players are starting to come back in position, so the OK was given to them. And they'll wait now, it'll be a couple of seconds, and we'll be underway here for the second half of the opening round of the Great Salo Football League in 2022. The reigning premiers are here at the moment and got this game sort of in their grasp. But Compass are certainly making a good go of it. 20 points difference half time. Umpires are set now. Calls around and he goes. Holds it aloft. Here we go, folks. Third quarter. Compass Oval. Up they go. Bass goes up. Can't get it out. Comes out there, driven into the ground. Willunga player. He turns around and going on with it, the Compass player too. So he just wants to be careful of that.
You want to be careful of that. Nearly got trod on.
Yeah, Bailey Hand turns around, goes up. Over the back it goes. Picked up there. Ziggy gets it. Turned around. Whistle goes up. It's a free kick going here to Grove. Grove from Mount Compass. Got it in the back, I reckon, over his shoulders. Mills has hurt himself. Goes off. This should be all right distance-wise for him, but the wind will push this as it takes over. That's dropping down too. Bang! Up they go. Who's going to pay that one too?
You have to pay it to one of them in
Well,
front,
it's got to
wouldn't
be
you?
one, but which one? Pinion will stand up and say, "Oh, I want it. I was the biggest goal kicker."
I'd give it
He's
the other
walking
one.
back going, but nah, it's going to be their goal kicker for the day, I reckon. Goes over, snaps it all over. Umpire comes in and says, "Goal."
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
With a single bound.
Yeah, but the gate was open.
He jumped the fence in a single bound, come back and opened the gate, it wasn't locked. Back in the centre, up she goes, Bass goes, grabs it out, handballs off, turns around, Willunga slips over, goes back down, picks it all up, he gets wrapped up, goes back over, Bass gets it out, comes to Alexopoulos, that was bad, goes back around quickly, handball goes off, Willunga in control, putting it all out, over they go to Tyson, goes right up to full forward, turns around, picks it up there, Brokenshaw gets the handball out, gets knocked over, and the ball goes over the boundary line, forward pocket with Willunga into attack.
Oh, I think that Willunga bloke got a hit where it hurts. He's still walking around, but bent over. Anyway, boundary umpire tosses it in. In it goes, pushed down chance for the Willunga player there trying to get out, but he couldn't. The Willunga player there trying to get out was number 18 down there, and he doesn't appear to be on our team sheet. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. There's a free kick being paid down there to Mount Compass again. Oh, a new player, he's kicked in and kicked in too short. That was a terrible pass.
Brett Meagle.
And Meagle now is kicking it back and coming across there. The mark is taken by Brokenshire. Is it Broken? Yep. Yeah, it is. Got the hair net and everything on, and the ball comes over towards the club room side out there and bounces across the line and out of bounds. I don't think anyone touched that.
Tyson Hoffman with the ball. And
Hoffman will get the ball, and he's a pretty good kick, especially with that breeze in there. This is going to go right down to nearly to the goal line down there, and it's 1 point only down there to Willunga. They go to 9 goals, 7 now, and Mount Compass stay on 7 goals, 4.
Ball quickly brought back in, goes out quickly, finds Nathan Hicks. Talking to his father there at half time. Goes out, goes again, finds his player out there. Goes up onto it, comes back inside, finds around, he finds his other player. They're short kicking through here, goes to Bailey Hand. He goes off, goes back short again, they're still on the back flank. Over it goes to Brokenshire. Brokenshire with the ball. Looks up, doesn't know what to do. Stagnant now, gets called to play on. Drives this ball, sticks the leg right up to the wing. Over they go. Up goes Willunga and pulls it down. I reckon that one there would be number 4 in Felix Beckers. Beckers goes in, finds Tyson Hoffman. He's probably Willunga's best today. Probably best on ground, I'd say. Hoffman goes off, drives this ball.
He's got a good kick, hasn't he?
Pushing it over and dropping it down. Over the back,
Another
thumped
point.
over. Nobody at the back. Basic football's going out there. Willunga are letting that one get out the back door.
9-8-7-4 it is, with Willunga ahead as the ball gets brought back in from that last behind. Taken over there by Compass. Compass have got hold of it. They're taking as long as they can to kick it up. They can soak up as much time as they possibly can. And back it goes across the goals, and they're out here. If the player over there can mark the ball, which he does do for Mount Compass, comes in, gets a kick, goes over there to Ziggy Vancouvis, and this, I think that might be
intercepted, poor kick. That was picked up by Sam Rennie.
And the mark goes now to the opposition, but luckily for him it comes back again, goes over there to Brokenshire, and
he's turned that one over.
Turned it over, and this could be fairly costly this time, especially if it's stopped. It is, and they can just run from Compass, from Willunga down there. If the ball bounces nicely down there, which it didn't do, luckily for them. And it goes across, and there's a little smallest player among the whole lot of them. He got hold of it, took the mark, play on, says the umpire. Across it goes down there, and it will go through for another minor score. Well, they're kicking themselves out of the game, aren't they?
Cab Turner, that one.
9 goals, 9 to Willunga, 7 goals, 4 to Mount Compass.
Yeah, it's hard to score it in, that one, so Compass brings the ball in. Play on now, goes out and turns it over big Bass. Sam Bassey gets it, goes in there, finds his player, that's late. Oh, that was a late swing, rush through by Mount Compass.
Lucky then, he
could have paid that one, I thought. He had it in his hands, it was smashed out of him. So the FPH scoreboard 9-10 now to Willunga, 7-4 to Mount Compass.
Well, they're having a heap of shots, but they're only 1 point shots. Compass will bring the ball back in again, which they will soon. And then Sicey bounce it, goes over the club room side. They're going to take a long time to get down to the goals the other end here, and the ball goes in short. Player can't do anything with it. Across the line it goes and out of bounds. So the ball's out of bounds now in the half back line for Willunga. Anyway, the ball comes in now. It's taken down there by Compass. They quickly get it over the top, down the ground. They go with it, and again it goes in short. And Compass could be lucky here. They got the runners going down the ground. If it goes over, No,
Wind's got it.
The Wind's got that
Be
one.
lucky to score.
In fact,
Keeps in play.
it's kept it in play. He might get a goal out of this. Gets it down.
Alexopoulos.
Alexopoulos has got it. Kicks it over to Mount Compass just to give him another shot at goal to see what they can do with it. And they show him this time.
Marked that easy.
And it's only a minor score only. So 7 goals, 5 to Compass. Willunga stay on 9 goals, 10. Well, before it was all goals to start the second quarter off.
Yeah. Willunga could have marked that one. He just panicked and thumped it over. 2 of them there, or one he could have just easily marked. Willunga with the ball now, steps inside, drives it up clubroom side, up they go, pin over the back, Bass gets it, handballs over quickly, he kicks it forward now, up they go, stick it on mark, good grab, that was a good mark there out to there, and that one goes to James Lawton. Lawton goes up they go over, too far, turns around, gets out onto it, handball by Compass, goes back out, Brokenshire, handballs again, finds his player out wide, that one there would have been Dylan Kamak. Kamak goes off short though and finds his players Marcus Pay. Back flank, drives off, steps around, comes back in clubroom side, not really good going. Now it comes over the back, hanging on, free kick to Compass. Compass goes off, Pinion comes out, takes it on the chest. Still on the wing, clubroom side, turns around, he looks, starting to become stagnant again. Now drives off on the inside, turns around, goes down, finds his player down low, and that is Tommy Vakunas. He handballs off, goes over quickly there to Dylan Kamak. Kamak goes forward, he finds his player up the forward flank, goes over there. That one there is Nathan Hicks. Hicks goes up out wide to the goal kicker for Mount Compass. Oh! Takes the player down, and that's Alex never even picked up. There's legging, goes over in the back pocket, goes over, handballs. Willunga, turn around, handball goes again. Willunga in control here, goes up, Tyson Hoffman gets the ball on the wing.
Another kick.
For Willunga. Drives off inside, comes up top, this is going to be dangerous. Just zipped, the punch comes out quickly, steps over there. Backwards, goes out, goes beautifully there for Compass. Goes off up the forward lines, turns over, goes over the back. Alexopoulos picks the ball up, turns around, drives it out wide. This is going to go out wide, turns around. Picked up beautifully by Willunga. He kicks back, and that's out in the full. That is a major, major mistake, and that one there was by Cameron McDonald. And look at that, turnover goes. I don't know how they got that one back in either, because it wasn't their kick. So anyway, goes off, turns around, goes up, it's on the forward back, picks up there quickly by Willunga. Handball goes off, he's still being swung around, turns around, beautifully sidestepped there by Willunga. Goes up forward, up they go, shoving and poking, Brokenshire. Out comes big player there, which goes around to Jakey Stanfield. Stanfield goes up, but he turns around, picked up beautifully there by Willunga, goes over his back, picked it all up, 26 or 8.
26, I reckon. Yeah, because 4 or 5 goals like Compass got in that second quarter, if they get that in the last quarter, they could get up and win it. Anyway, umpire's got hold of the ball now, he'll throw it up in the centre. Up they go, Ruckman gets it down there. It's gone down there to Tom Pinion. Ruckman now, he's gone from full forward to Ruckman.
Yeah.
And the umpire will throw it up again, tosses it up again. It's still, I reckon that's Daniel Bass, not Steele. Bass had hold of that. And the umpire will come in and throw it up again. Hard work to pin down and get it these days. Down it goes. Pushed down there. Compass player got in front, got hold of the ball. He's not going to get away with it. He's got
the ball.
Yeah, he's on the ball. One hand to his chest, and the other one he's making out. He's punching it away.
That's Creek again.
It didn't happen.
Oh, he's caught him played on.
Yeah. Goes across, and the ball has been marked there by Colball. Colball gets it across to Hoffman, and Hoffman will kick it right down to the forward line down there. The umpire's
seen it.
Played it now, and I think it's going to cost them dearly again. A couple of free kicks, and they've gone from being reasonably close to a long way away after this kick, you'd think.
Yeah. Haskett.
Could be 77 to 47, so it could be. Could be almost beyond their reach. Now, what's he going on about out there?
No, there's just position players trying to get up, set position play. He comes in, drives the ball, puts it all up. Umpire runs back in, wait for his decision, indicates goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Rather they're scrambling,
Oh,
bottle it up. Back in the centre we are. Up she goes. This time he gets it all smacked around under there, goes out. Willunga picked it up, quickly picked out there through Simon, Klaus Simons. Goes off, finds Ziggy at full in the centre half forward. Drives off, not a good kick, goes into Marn. Grove tries to get out to it. Willunga gets the ball up, handballs, that's a hospital ball, that one. Turns around, goes up, picks all underneath it, goes up. He ducks into it. Oh, lucky Pinion then.
I think he ducked into the tackle.
He ducked into that one. The umpire was over the side that he couldn't really see it, but he's paid it to him, so fair enough.
He'll take a good kick from there, though. He's kicking into that breeze.
He's been the leading goal kicker in this league for some years, so it's the wind is going to be the problem.
Kicked a few for Norwood a couple of years ago.
We've seen this ball really push across. He wasn't sure.
I think he realised he was.
Touch play on. He said, "Out it comes now." It goes around, side steps around, comes back to him, kicks it. There, look, there's that wind. Goes around. Tommy Pinion. He knew it was going to be a hard kick. Finishes up. Minor score only to Mount Compass. They go to 7 goals, 6 to Willunga, 11-10 on the
I'll
FBH
tell you what,
scoreboard.
I've seen kicks shorter than that being paid for marks.
I think it was touched.
Oh, it was touched.
He called it touched, yeah. No, the umpire called touched. It wasn't a distance. I reckon
What's he done here?
he's pulled a free kick back here, I reckon. The umpire was talking to the Willunga player, saying that, indicating that he picked him for hitting him in the chest. Mind you, that's Pinion, so it goes.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour, open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Forward, so they paid the advantage, which gave it over to Compass. So that was a soft, easy kick.
Did Compass get the point as well?
An absolute silly one. They got the point, and of course then they got the free kick of all the poo bar after that, so it could end in a 1-goal-1.
Yeah, 7-point play. 7-point play.
Perfect play, that one. Ball now back in the centre. Set themselves up, they go, Ruckman look up, Bass gets it down, comes down, bang! Tackle goes down, front on, held on to there by Pinion, and in come the Compass. Up they go, goes again, nobody really gets it out, picked up quickly by Willunga. They drive forward again, over they go, goes over the back, turns around, it's Jakey Stanfield, can't get him, he got him, lost the ball out.
He almost got the ball off of it.
That was a short kick that did nothing. Handball goes back, comes around this player, he looks and he misses, and I reckon that was 26 again, Liam Nye. So, Willunga now kicking themselves out of here, 11-11 to Compass 8-6 on the
Plenty of scoring, but not many of them goals. Anyway, Compass will play on quickly then. The player runs down the ground, certainly ran his distance down there, has a long kick in, finds his teammate down there. Hunter. He looks up further.
That's a block shepherd.
He had a teammate out there, but anyway, what can they do with it here?
Ziggy.
They got an open forward line now, and too good. The back line play down there by Willunga.
I reckon that was Lachlan Scott.
He gets it further down there to
Sammy.
Sammy looks up and he finds his teammate further down the ground. They kick him with the breeze and they're only having 20-metre passes. That's a bit better. It goes longer down the ground with it. And here's a chance. A player there now gets a good hand pass, goes across. And
he just got his kick.
You need to grab hold of him then and pull him
Ziggy.
backwards. And this could be a mark in the goal square. It's not though. And the ball comes across. Now Willunga have got the run. They'll go down the ground with it. They've got loose players nearly all the way down if they want to use them out there. They do. You can get this one over the top quickly if they want to. Down the ground they go. Out there, the ball goes out too long. And they needed a good bounce down there. Then Willunga did to get hold of that one. And I reckon he might have kicked that one near the boundary line. He has. And it's touched across the line, says the umpire. So it's 11-11 to Willunga, 8 goals, 6 to Mount Compass on our FPA scoreboard.
Right on that wing on the lower side opposite the club rooms, scoreboard side. Then comes the ball, goes up goes the Shepherd out by Pinion. Comes out, Willunga get the ball, drive the ball forward, over the back it goes, comes out, Bass taps it forward, under pressure here, goes under, beautifully tapped out there.
There's 3 of them there now.
In there, which was Job Colwell, goes up, Compass trying to make the out, comes out of here, goes up, he gets wrapped up. Umpire's going to have to come in for a ball up in the foot. Oh, he's got one for Hyde. It's going to go Compass. I think he's pointing towards Compass, isn't he?
Compass, yep.
Compass gets up with a free kick in the back lines, back pocket, club room side. Up he goes. He'll soon be told to play on, which he is now. Play on, drives this ball, comes back down the club room side. Up they go. Ziggy goes up, spoiled away. He turns around, comes back down into the arms of the Compass player. That one there was Toby Ward. He gets wrapped up. There'll be a ball up by the umpire right in front of the grandstand. Club room side. Up she goes. Haskett goes up. Can't get it out. Goes over. Willunga picks it up beautifully. Goes up. Snap around. Goes over. Almost there. Juggle mark. Goes over the boundary line on the forward flank there for a ball in by the boundary umpire. He sets himself. Goes out. We've lost the camera here for some reason. No signal. We'll turn around. We'll keep calling this. We have lost the camera. So it goes out. Stecks back up here. We're trying to pick the data, so something dropped out in our YouTube, so don't worry folks.
No, we're right.
Back.
We're back again.
Live. Hiccups they call it. Still in that forward pocket, so you haven't lost any of anything that's going on. Up it goes. Grove for Compass. Grabs this ball, still on this back flank. Drives up the wing now. Goes too far. Turns around. Could have been over the shoulder. Handball comes off. Goes over. Alexopoulos tries to get it. Can't pick up. Comes out through there. Mills gets it. Can't get around with it. Goes, wraps up. Umpire comes in and he turns around and finds up. On the wing position, club room side for a ball up with Willunga 11-11 to Mount Compass 8-6 on the FPX scoreboard.
And Willunga grab hold of the ball down there through Hutchins. The ball goes down. Oh, that's a good kick down the ground. I think Mount Compass won't get there first, but anyway.
Back to Colwell.
Colwell got hold of it. 2 Compass players fight over it. It's about Compass player got thrown on the ground. Yeah, down the ground they go. 2 Compass players behind the play down there.
Shepherd out.
And the umpire finds a free kick to Willunga.
That's that Brent Creek. He's made some bad mistakes today.
Anyway, the ball now will come out loose.
Legging. Compass free kicks.
Free kick.
Goes around
to Compass.
To Dylan Kamak.
Kamak's got hold of it. Didn't waste any time getting a hand pass away. Out here he's looking for the big fella and he finds him easy enough out there. And the ball now goes across to the little bloke running down the ground from Mount Compass and Klaus Simmons. But it's cut off at the pass down here and back it goes to Cameron Hutchins. Hutchins says, I'll slow this down a bit, which he does do. And he gets it over there to his teammate in Andrew Haharu.
To Hoffman, Tyson.
To Hoffman. Second kick goes to Hoffman. And Hoffman says, oh, well, I'll run around here. And he does and finds his teammate over there.
Felix
and
Beckers.
It's gone there to Beckers. and he's taking his time. The umpire's saying play on, then he eventually hears him and decides that he will play on, and gets the pass over there to Woodcock, Tyson Woodcock.
Bass.
And he kicks it down, and Bass. Now, well, Willunga have kept hold of the ball all the way down the ground, and this will hurt him a goal here.
Yeah. They're doing the hard work getting back and then just can't hold them out, can they?
No. So the
Bass has taken his time.
Bass has taken his time, but Bass should be able to put this one through, and he does put it through. He didn't kick it that hard. It's gone straight through the goals.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
So luck happens, it rebooted and wasn't off air for too long. So back in the centre, up they go. Bass jumps into it, gives a free kick away. Can't do that. Turns around, umpire, can't let that go because it's pulled up for too long. Wasn't instantaneous. So Grove will get the free kick for infringement in the ruck. Bass jumped into him, didn't have his eye on the ball. So Grove from Mount Compass with the ball in the centre, plays on, puts it up, that's going to be sitting hard, goes over the pack, picks up all over the shoulder and in the back, do what you like, turns around, then he rolls over and he's got him over
He's on the ball.
Oh! Still, get the opportunity, don't do something, now he's got 50 metres, 25 metres. So,
I reckon he got the wrong end of it.
It was unlucky.
Yeah.
He came over. The umpire, you can't blame the umpire. He saw it from the back. He didn't see him grab him over the head. That was a shocking kick. If it was any lower, it would have hit the man on the mark. So it goes up in the forward pocket, goes over. Willunga picks the ball up, drives the ball back. Up they go again. Ziggy comes back, can't get to it. Out it goes, picked over quickly by Willunga. Hits his player. Ziggy gets it now. He turns around, swings back on the right, kicks it. That one floats out, going over the back. Basses going around for Willunga. Picks the ball up all by himself, spins around, handballs back, finds his player out there quickly.
He's gone.
Was Darcy Scott. Goes back over, holding the ball, and the free kicks goes over there to Creek. Creek for Compass, goes out, goes forward. Oh, Willunga spoiled each other. Mills goes out, kicks it all over. He is panicked, Mills, and he's a regular back player. Can't understand that one with it. Harrison Mills. In it goes forward, spoilt from by Willunga. Keeps away from Pinion. Then it's dried in the back. Free kick now to Willunga. He gets himself up into there, and that one there will be 29 Cam Turner. Drove him in. I think he knocked him around a bit, that one. So he's a bit ginger. He had a big boy in his back. He's only short. Look at the height of him, Kevy. Yeah. Pinion was riding him like he should have been underneath. Yeah, that's right. Now she goes to the wing. Over the back it goes. Picked up there by Haskett. No, I reckon that's Big Jakey Stanfield. Big Jakey Stanfield's come down the wing. Goes over. That's a poor kick. Intercepted by Compass out there. That goes over to Tommy Vicunas. Tommy Vicunas. He's holding this up. Umpire says, play on. Now he drives the ball. Up it goes to centre half forward. Goes over. There's his brother. Turns around. Hit down there. Not paid. Goes to the ground. Umpire lets it go. He comes in. Has to have a ball up. You can almost pick them when you see brothers playing in teams, can't you, Kevy?
Oh, well,
Tommy to Ziggy.
Ziggy, yeah.
You get the Counter Bay boys plays. Hutchinson's when they get them. Hutchinson's to Hutchison. Yeah, they kick around.
There's plenty of them play.
Ball goes up on that forward flank. Goes back down. Kick smothered though. Comes back out there. Picks it all up. Can't get away. Gets wrapped up. Goes down. The umpire's going to come in. Repeat it on the forward flank from Mount Compass. On the far side with the FPH scoreboard. Willunga 12-11. Mount Compass 8 goals 6.
They burst the scoring, don't they? Then it just seems to stay in a group then. Anyway, the ball goes across the boundary line and out of bounds, and the umpire said he handballed it across there.
It's probably unlucky. It was a handball, but it came off the side, so it's like a side kick. It wasn't deliberate, but untouched. That's the rules.
Anyway, the ball now will go just the other side of the goalpost for a minor score only to the Bulldogs. They got 8 goals 7 now, 12 goals 11 to Willunga.
In they come. Colwell got the ball, drives it back for Willunga, right up, out they go. Turn around, Stanfield gets it and takes his, I reckon it's his first mark, or it might be second. Just about smothered, I think, off the boot, goes over and out of bounds. I'm pretty sure it was touched. Umpire, so setting himself up for the throw in. Kick Jakey didn't get back from the mark too much, now he's got to run up and get himself set up in the forward lines again. Ruckman sets him again. Corey Grove and Bass. Up they go. Grove tries to push him out. Bass takes it out, then drops it. And he turns around, goes for dropping the ball. Incorrect disposal. Must get a boot or a hand to it. There goes the siren. So we have the 3/4 time score here at the Mount Compass Oval with the visitors Willunga 12-11 to Mount Compass 8 goals 7. And goal kickers for the Tone so far. For Mount Compass, Ziggy Vakunas with 2, Jordan Boots with 3, Brenchens with 1, Pinion with 1, and Corey Grove with 1. For Mount Compass, for Willunga, we have Daniel Bass with 2, Jake Stanfield 2, James Lawton with 2, Liam Nye with 3, singles to Sam Rennie, Brad Haskett, and Tyson Hoffman. Kevin.
Yes, that's our goal scorers, and this is Happy 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA made bedding. Dreamland 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
And we're back in business now with the last quarter almost ready to start. And interesting out there, we got two teams of women out there.
Yeah, well,
getting ready to play.
Women's are going to play a game directly, straight after the
as soon as this one
here.
finishes. Yeah.
So they're playing a late game here to go on with it. We'll be packed up and gone by then, Kevy. I've got a date with our mate, Mr. Pake.
Your mate.
Mr. Pake. I've got to catch up with him. I've got to run it through a schooling. What we can do while we wait for the players to come back out here into their field positions is the latest scores. We must apologise, we haven't got it in at the moment. Half-time scores: McLaren 7-1, Myponga Select 2-3. Three-quarter time scores at Victor Harbour 11-6, Langhorns Creek 8-4. Yankalilla were 3-2 to 0 in Counter Bay, and that was quarter time. Strathalbyn was 6-3 to Goolwa 1 point at quarter time. And of course the match here, Willunga 12-11 to Mount Compass 8-7. I just had them written down wrong. I've got dyslexic, folks. I apologise for that.
Dyslexic.
So we've waiting for the players to take time here. They've certainly been on for a while. You normally only get a couple of adverts here when we get back, but they are taking their times here. So should be, surely the timekeepers should get them going. As I said, the girls are out there. They're warming up. They will be playing directly after the A grades finish. And I forget who they got them up the other end. I forget who they said. Compass, I think, was playing Goolwa.
I think it was Goolwa, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're up their top end up there, so they're warming up also, and it looks like they, I reckon it's Goolwa. I haven't seen their colours, they're just warm-up jackets they got on. So as to go on, and the teams now are starting to get back in their positions. Just a bit of going on to here. We in the radio box here and YouTube live, we give a signal to them at half time to start the third quarter, but the rest of the time is in the hands of the timekeepers and the umpires. So they are now gradually breaking up. This is probably one of the longest three-quarter time breaks I've seen, Kev.
Yeah, well,
so
the girls went out there. I suppose they thought, well, gives us a bit of a breather now.
So they gradually take their mark up here now.
Interesting score at Victor Harbour, though, Trev. Victor Harbour 11-6, Langhorne Creek 8-4.
Yep, we had that one.
Just shows you what the difference can be with the COVID problem when you've got about 5 or 6 players missing.
Yeah. I think the Creeks have also lost players, haven't they, this year? I
think
they've
lost a few.
Pretty sure they've lost a lot.
Their captain coach has gone.
Umpire Popplewell's checking to make sure everyone's correct. The goal umpires, he's just making sure the players are out.
If you've got nothing to do one time, have a look and see at the scores over on Kangaroo Island and see if they've started to play, who's playing in each of the sides. You'll get a big surprise.
Ball is held aloft. We're underway here for the final quarter. Up she goes, down it goes down. Compass read it well, come out to it, goes over the back. Willunga pick the ball up, handballs out wide, comes out quickly out there to Brett Meagle. Meagle goes over, finds the player out here that goes forward and there, and that's Andrew Pahuru. Well, we got coming back, so must have been disposed of, so he's taken a kick back. So Willunga still with the ball, goes up, finds right up, goes out there, short kick, finds Sam Rennie. Sam Rennie goes back, turns around, stagnant now. So they're all getting tired, well, looks. Don't know why. Up they go. Turns round. Pinion in the back lines. There's a head contact. The umpire didn't see that one either. Turns around, gets over. Ball is on the ground. Stacks on the middle here. The umpire comes in on the forward flank position for a ball up. Turn around. Tommy Dix gives it back. Up they go. Pushes out wide. Shoulder comes out, goes over the boundary line, and the boundary throw in exactly the same position on the forward flank. Clubroom side, get underway here. No addition to the score so far here. apologies for about scores around the ground. They were falling out. Up they go, turns around, picks up, in they go, picks all out, kicks over, goes over the top. Hoffman waits for it, can't get to it, goes up, throws it out over the top. Willunga goes out into there, picked up there beautifully by Compass, goes through there in Adam Hunter. Hunter goes out, up the forward flank this time. He can't pick it all up, he gets around to it, picks it all up. Ziggy pushes the ball up for Compass, goes over, strong mark over the back, but leaving to Willunga. He comes out quickly out to Brett Meagle. Meagle goes off, finds himself in Haskett. Haskett goes off. Look, he kicks to the opposition. That is an experienced player. That is terrible. Goes straight over to Pinion. That's in the back. He had his hand on it, riding him down. Picked up beautifully there by the player again. That one goes around to out there as Boots again.
See, I suppose. Pay what you see.
So they were recipients that, the ball went to ground, and of course Compass were picked on it in real bulldog fashion, which is their nickname here, and through she went, and that was a handy one they needed. It'll be interesting to see if Willunga fight back, which they have done all day. Up they go. Goes out quickly, Bass gets it, handball goes back inside, picked up Quenny by Hunter. Hunter for Compass, drives it back up again. Up she goes again, out the back, goes over the back, that's high.
Yep, another
There's
goal.
A tackle high, turns around. Hunter tries to come in to make a big deal, and the Willunga player sidestepped and he went foul down. So Ziggy Vakunas, distance will not be a problem. Accuracy, the wind sticking up onto there, should be pretty right when he puts this one up. Drives it up, hangs it around, goal umpire runs back in. Ziggy says, I'm happy with that. FBA scoreboard.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the South Coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
How many people altogether?
The one above him, Boots, has got 4. Up they go in the centre, push down there, can't get it out, gets wrapped up. Mills is in the ruck now for Willunga, and he turns around and picks up. Up they go, turns around, Mills gets it, hangs it all out, goes around, turns around, can't get away with it, one goes around quickly, and it's a ball up there once again, just outside the centre circle. Up they go, turns around, Pinion goes up, can't get it down, gets wrapped out, the umpire will come back in, so she must be timed for a free kick now. You normally get around the 4th one and you'll get a free kick laid out. Up they go, turns around this time, Mills gets it out, pushes over Willunga now with a run, goes out, turns around, Hoffman on the chest. Hoffman wants to take his time on this. No, he's rushed it. Put the wind all out there, goes onto there, hanging on, going on, and he's turned around, hanging on. Both of them did it, but a free kick will be Compass. Compass from the full back now with the ball. Do not want to come this side. That's where the wind will favour him. That's the move. Drives us down. Puts it out on the scoreboard side. Out they go. Pinion goes up and grabs it on the back flank for Compass. He drives in. Puts it... no leg. Straight to Willunga. Willunga go. Hoffman comes out and Hoffman's be outside 50.
Well, he's probably had more kicks than anyone else on the ground.
A bit best on ground for sure. Now he lines up for this one. He's going to have a shot. And he didn't. And he was close the last one and he didn't do it. He's got to hang this one right out to the right. There's the wind pushing down, going out to it, goes down, can't get to it. Turns around, goes up. Compass, bring the ball out from the back lines, comes around, he gets picked up, rolled over, goes down, no attempt, and the umpire says, I'll ball it up on the forward pocket for Willunga, kicking towards the Victor Harbour end, Kevin.
Yes, kicking towards the Victor Harbour end, and that's not the scoring end at the moment. Anyway, umpire throws the ball up. Willunga now grab hold of it. They didn't get a clear kick with it though. The ball's on the ground, and the umpire says, I'll have to throw it up. I thought he might have paid a free kick then, but anyway, he come along, bent down, picked it up and threw it up. Here's a chance now for Mount Compass. Put the ball up.
Good interception.
Yeah, good mark taken down there by
Darcy
number
Scott.
31 and Darcy Scott.
Oh, that's over the shoulder.
I reckon he just about put a choker roll on him, didn't he? Anyway, here's a chance now for Willunga, and again the wind pulls it away, and it's a minor score only, so that evens the goals and points up. 12 goals, 12 to Willunga, 10 goals, 7 to Mount Compass, and Mount Compass is still in with the chance here.
Yeah, 2 goals, 5. So
17 points difference.
It's battling. They've only sort of really kicked 2 goals max. They're just lucky to get one and not hold the reply. But they're certainly stacked it now. Compass have got all their players up in the back half. Now they're trying to spread. Out they go off the centre. It's marked by Willunga at the back. I thought that would have been paid, but it wasn't.
It looked like
drops
it could
the
have
ball
been
down. Breaks away. Now he gets a kick. Didn't get it. Let's hold the ball. Spoiled each other they did, Willunga, and they finished up paid for it. Quick kick by out. Comes out and Groves has got it. No, he's told to go back and go back behind his mark.
He had to do something about it because the bloke running past was nearly over his mark.
Handball goes back from there from Klaus Simmons, goes back to his player, goes out there and he goes out in the wing and finds Ziggy Vicunas. Vicunas in front of the scoreboard, drives this ball up, look at the distance that's coming out of that, goes out there comes, Compass gets it, gets a handball, gets it wrapped up, comes out the back, picked up quickly, smothered kick though, up it goes. Willunga smashes it outside, goes over the boundary line, and a throw in on Mount Compass's forward flank on the downside, bottom side of the oval. In she comes. Ball goes up. Mills goes up. Oh, there's one in the back there trying to get the ball. Comes out, goes over the back. Well, Compass picks it all up. Over it goes. Marks out there and it's on the full. Valid attempt. The Compass player took it, but gets it back. So Willunga right next to the point post in the back line. Drives it up, drives it down that line to the wing, goes up, Pinion goes up, can't get it, comes out, Willunga picks up the handball, goes out, handball goes out wider again, Compass back out the back, kicks it in, goes in, up they go, Haskett goes over the back, turns around out the back, Compass picks it all up, he goes to spin, can't get out, the umpire says, ball up, centre half forward for Mount Compass. Up she goes over, pushed out by Willunga. Willunga go back inside. Handball goes back, but no running players. Goes back in, pack of players here now. This is scrum work now. Goes up for another ball up with centre half forward. With the scoreboard still 12-12 to Willunga, 10-7 to Mount Compass, Kev, on the FPH scoreboard.
Yeah, we're probably about halfway through this last quarter, and Willunga still holding a reasonably good lead out there at the moment.
Good mark there.
And it's a one-hander, wasn't it? Taken down there by Stanfield. So Jake Stanfield's got hold of it. A little kick comes in.
Oh, don't play on, little man. You are silly. You marked the ball.
God. That was Tommy Vicunas too, I reckon. Anyway, goes in now. Here's a chance for Compass if they can get in front and mark this one. They can't. Ball's kicked down the back. All player there tried to pick it up, couldn't get it the first time. Nearly got it the second time, and now it stacks on the mill. And the umpire will have to come over here and throw the ball up. Up it goes. In go the ruckman. Pushed down. Oh, coming through there was a great effort there by Hutchins. Kicked it down though, and I think the boundary line. No, it wasn't too close.
No, Willunga just trying to control it now. They go to Big Stanfield again.
Stanfield gets it across there to
Pasillo.
Pasillo kicks it in, and there's 3 Mount Compass players here. Can they get it? They must be able to get hold of it. The umpire says, well, you can't, but you're going to get a free kick. So there's a free kick going out here to Compass.
Klaus Simmons.
And he's going to run across the front of the goals. Oh, really? That's a great kick, though.
Groves.
It's just gone out here to Grove. Grove gets it up the top, and it's been marked this time by Dix. And Dix gets it down to the forward line. Oh, he's been going to mark that one on the hands like he tried to, but he can't, and the umpire will throw it up. Well, from this throw up here, a quick kick through the goals will put a cat among the pigeons, Strip.
Certainly will. Like they're there, but they haven't been able to make back-to-backs too often in this game. Up she goes up there. Haskett gets up for it, can't get it. Compass, read it, kick it forward. It's an intercept mark in the back lines there for Willunga. Gets up quickly. That one there now is Darcy Scott. Darcy Scott for Willunga. Kicks out wide, finds his player in the back pocket. They're just trying to control this. They're just kicking back, goes back to Scott.
I think they must be taking
He's
stats
back
here.
further, 5 metres back. He's got the bloke in the pocket if he uses it. He's got him again if he goes wider again, but not now they come back. Now they're wasting time. This is where you get burnt in football if you can't go out with it. Comes up to there, and there it goes. Yeah. Burn the football over with by Bones. Silly mistakes in the back pockets by short kicks backwards and forwards. So, relieving kick. Oh, he's brought it right. Oh, they got out of luck there.
Yeah,
the tackle must have come late.
Did.
It's gone back to back to him in the back pocket, Darcy Scott. That is a let-off for Willunga. Didn't deserve it, but they got it out. So up it comes, up the back lines again. Goes up, pushes down. Picked up quickly by Willunga. Handball goes inside, goes straight to the opposition. Goes up, kick goes forward, out they come. Whoa. Turns around, picks up into it, wraps up there by Pinion. He turns around, goes onto it. He turns around, the umpires come in for holding the ball. He said, you try to break it. I can't see where the opportunity was, but Pinion gets up with it. He gets cold play on, turns around, goes back, handballs back over, kicks it off. That goes off quickly there to Lockie Nash. Touched, 3 for a minor score. And he turns around, so Compass are doing all the attacking. On the FBA scoreboard, they go to 10 goals, 8 to Willunga 12-12. They're doing all the attacking.
They're getting closer, aren't they? But can't put the 6-pointers through.
You can't do short kicking by Willunga. In they come, set this ball up. They at the clubroom side, up they go. Haskett goes up, can't get it. Gets around onto it. She goes over the boundary line, touch in front of the grandstand here for a ball up by the boundary umpire. He steps inside. Still on the forward flank for Compass. Up she goes. Turns around over the back. Pushed all down. Bang! Down he goes. Tackled out there. The umpire comes. It'll be another ball up. Still on the forward flank to go. Final we got for score for there. We'll get in a minute with one of them. Up they go. Groves gets it. Can't get down with it. Out comes Hoffman. Hoffman loses it. Comes out to Willunga. Willunga out the back. Compass are wrapping them up. They're not making any progress out. So they turn around, it's still a ball up by the umpire, still on that forward flank for Mount Compass. Up they go, Haskett throws it out, comes back to Pinion though. Pinion drives it forward, up it goes forward, Mills goes up and down, thumped out by Willunga. Willunga goes over, turns around, can't pick it up, Compass recover well, goes off, handball goes back inside, comes around there to Willunga, and I reckon he's kicked it.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
He hasn't got too many out there by himself. The umpire's called him to play on.
Alex has called and he's missed him. Now he's driving up one-on-one at the back. Larkham's picked it all up. Kick just comes off the side of the boot. You've got to get in front of him, Jakey Stanfield. Turns around, interception by Colwell. He gets bumped out of it. Puts on the ground, flicked all out to Compass. That gets spoiled. And he turns around, goes over the boundary line on the wing scoreboard side.
Yeah, the ball will be thrown in by the boundary umpire this time. It was blocked off the boot. In it goes. Nice high throwing down there by the boundary umpire.
Up goes Haskett.
Quick hand passes gone off to his teammate
Out the
there, and I think that one's gone off on the full. And it will be a... He's going to do the nice friendly thing then. He leaned over the fence and got it for his opponent. Got it for Brokenshire.
Yeah.
Must be feeling
Brokenshire
benevolent today. Anyway, from the kick in there by Brokenshire, the ball's gone down the ground. Kicked off the ground though, and that's gone a fair way down.
Oh, they're missing the ball completely.
This could come out loose here.
He got a free kick.
And he's lucky he got a free kick out there, otherwise it stopped it.
Eagle.
This will be interesting to see. And Haskett just runs straight down the ground with it. It's put on the boot this time. There's a player in the middle. He can get over the top if he wants
Come
to.
to Colwell if he wants.
Doesn't
Too
want
late
it.
now.
So yes, he
put up
can.
in front of Bass.
He could have still got it, given it to Bass. And Bass can't do anything with it. And there it goes. It goes
indiscriminate
across the
straight
one,
through.
and that's gone
That's a
straight
handy
through
one.
down
Lawton.
there by number. As they had out with COVID, because there certainly was some.
Yeah, even so though, it's an improvement by Victor though, isn't it? So,
Yeah, because last year it wouldn't have mattered much
No,
if they had
as
the
I
whole
said,
team out.
you know, you get away with it. So Victor obviously got some players back around and picked up a bit of quality. So back in the centre here now at Langhorns Creek. At Mount Compass. Up it goes. Socket off the ground. Over the back. Compass forward. Turns around. Smack forward. Turns around. Picked it all up there. Compass can't get on top of it. Willunga go down onto it. They turn around, picked up, and he's gone for holding the ball, and he's never ever had it.
Is he?
Goes to show
The other bloke
he has
had
to
it.
call and play on. Pinion had it in his hand all the time. He even got up with it in his hand, and he's pinged the player for not going. Still, you must make an attempt if you're under it. So Pinion's passed it off, and he's gone around. He's gone over to here to Ziggy. Ziggy Vakunas. This is danger. Hangs it. Oh! Umpire's come over. He's given it to him. That's a...
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Probably, if you can't win, you don't want to lose by too much, so do you? I mean, it's not like it's a final.
No, but
Umpire throws the ball up again. Here's a chance for Willunga. They got
Colwell.
it. Colwell's got it. Kicks it across.
Meagle.
Finds Meagle. And Meagle can kick it down there. Well, that's not a good kick down there, but anyway, it's gone down there. Compass should bring it back again. They do. Be interesting to see where the bounce goes. Gone the advantage of Compass. They get another good bounce. They won't. Well, coming
good
through.
attack by Willunga.
It was a good attack by the Willunga player. Then went straight at the ball, and it's gone into Turner. Turner's got hold of it, kicks
Sammy
it across.
Alexopoulos.
And it's Sammy. Sammy's got it, kicks it down. There's only one Willunga player there, and he couldn't possibly mark it, and that was Stanfield. And the ball's belted across the boundary line and out of bounds. We haven't got any more scores, or have we? We've got another one here.
don't know, waiting for this ball to come back. The umpire's now called time off because it's gone out. Boundary umpire doesn't have to go and get it. Someone's picked it up and given it back to him, so she's time back on. Runners in the road, he wants to be careful out there. Up she goes, turns around, sets all up, comes back inside. Willunga picked the ball up, can't get rid of it, goes over. Umpire comes in and will bounce up at centre half forward for Willunga this time. Clubroom side slightly, up she goes. Grove goes up, comes out by Bass. Bass goes over the back, picks up. Willunga gets it, can't get onto it, gets tapped out. Handball over it goes, picked up. Grove handballs quickly, off it goes, picked up. Hunter can't get rid of it, holding the ball. There's a free kick, goes to Willunga. Willunga in the back, in the centre they are. Drives off, plays off. drives this ball up, goes out, look at this, 2 on the 1, 3 on the 1, and it's a poor kick. Goes off, intercepted there by Tommy Vicunas. His kick's not good, goes back inside, Hunter got it, goes off to Vicunas again, Tommy goes off, he finds his player on the wing, turns him inside out, goes off inside, puts it all up, goes over, finds his player out here, that goes over quickly to Tommy Dix. Tommy Dix handballs it off and goes up forward, up they go out there, and that goes onto there, and that goes out to Pinion. Pinion, forward pocket. He's coming around, the umpire's letting him go, lines him up now, reckons he's okay. So,
Interesting score. At the moment, we've got another final score.
Yeah, wait there because Pinion's lining up for goal. Drives over.
But he's not going to kick it though.
That at all. That goes over. Let it go straight across the face, straight out of goals, and she's out on the full in the back pocket.
Encounter Bay 18-16. Yankalilla 6-6.
Poor Yank stopped.
It looks like they went
Perhaps
on.
Encounter Bay didn't come out in the first quarter.
I don't know.
Yeah, goes up the back lines. Compass with the ball now. Drives it up. That's up and under, but goes up. Pinion's looking for the mark. Goes up. Fist comes out. Goes to ground. Willunga picked the ball up. Out they go. Back turns. Comes around inside. Drives it to the wing. Flanks down. Goes down there. Goes out. Bass takes it for Willunga. On that back flank, on the scoreboard side, he's directing it. He needs these players to get back in numbers. Up they go. Hoffman, that's a shove in there.
Just only a little
obvious
one.
as anything. You can't get away with that, Tommy Vicunas. Turns around, goes out wide, goes out there. Good spoil there by going out by Mount Compass there. And that was Brent Creek. Got one over the boundary line for a throw in on the forward flank for Willunga this time. Still on that far side. Must be getting pretty low down in score time now. Up they go. Pushes all out. Goes over. Hoffman couldn't get it. Compass picked it all up. Go forward. Over the back. Comes out the back. 22. Handballs off. Gossoff over quickly. Goes over to there. This looks good. Goes around. The umpire comes in. Goal he goes.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Yeah, we'll pick him up in a minute. As soon as he turns around. When you want them, they won't, will you?
No.
Up the centre it goes, up and down it goes. Picks all up onto it. Handball goes out, picks it over there. Oh! Throw he got away with. I reckon that could have been Sammy Renfrey. I reckon could have got that last one. So anyway, he got caught on that. Compass now with the ball. Handball's back. Oh, picked it all up. Colwell gets it for Willunga. He gets wrapped up, and it's a ball up on the virtually just right on the centre circle for in the centre square. Slightly here to the clubroom side. Up they go. Creek goes up. Bass gets around. Can't get under it. Compass overruns it. Turns around. Then they get a kick away. Out it comes. Willunga picked the ball up. Handball's back out. That one was going out there was to Logan. Brennard goes over. Kick goes back now. Up the wing. Over the top. Goes over. High. Mark's paid. He'll pick it up there, and that goes around there to Matt Schultz. Matt Schultz goes off. Handball's off. Goes forward. Over the back goes up. And that's a good grab by Pinion. Pinion goes back quickly. He knows time must be getting down. 3 goals, 3 behind. So I think time's probably against him now. Pinion made a meal of the last one. What's he going to do with this one? Drives the ball, bangs it. He's looking good. Umpire runs back. He turns around and says, goal!
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
It's probably just as well we're not going there next week with the band.
Could be. Anyway,
Even though it'll be their club opening, it's a shame, but yeah.
Popperwell comes in, gets the ball, throws it up high, knocked down, gone straight to Mount Compass. So the ball comes over the top, going on towards the player there in Ziggy Vakunas.
Ziggy's won that one.
That is going to be a great kick, and that has gone straight through the goals down there from Vakunas. And that...
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
Yeah, we are later than the other teams because they were a long time before they come out of the three-quarter time break. I think Desi must have think he was still doing the interview. Anyway, back in the centre, Popperwell, the umpire, with the ball up. Up they go. Bass gets it, knocks it down, comes out the back, running back in on Willunga. They can't pick it up. He drags back through, goes over, handballs out, gets over, turns around, gets hanging on. Too much. Free kick against Mount Compass there in Nick Brokenshire, and it goes to Willunga. Willunga drives this ball up. He's just kicking up, waiting for Bass, but that's too short. Oh, Bass has got it. Poor old Compass player there was just a bit too short. And Matt Schulz
a fair bit
just
short.
puts it all on, puts it all up, asks for it to come back, and that kick has just come straight out to here. Has not gained 1 inch going out. Goes forward, and Willunga are just controlling this. Drives around, picks this ball up, drives it in, left foot, goes back in there. That was Sam Rennie. Goes all up, handball back, goes out, cross the board, goes off there, and he's missed that one. There goes the siren. Number 7 then was Tyson Woodcock. Got a minor score. So on the FPH scoreboard, we have the final score here. The visitors Willunga 14-13 to Mount Compass 13-9, which is actually only a 10-point win to the visitors, the reigning premiers for last year. Right, for the team sheet, we'll go through the winners. Willunga, we have a single to Tyson Hoffman, Daniel Bass with 2, Jake Stanfield for 2, Brad Haskett 1, Sam Rennie 2, James Lawton 4, Liam Nye 3, and for the runners-up Mount Compass, where they turn around the home side, Ziggy Vakunas finished up with 5, Jordan Boots with 4, 2 to Tom Pinion, 1 to Aidan Brensons and 1 to Corey Grove. So the other scores we have around the ground,
all the final scores. I'll give you the whole lot of the final scores, Trip. Victor Harbour 12-8 defeated Langhorne Creek 10-8. Encounter Bay 18-16 defeated Yankalilla 6-6. McLaren 12-12 defeated my Bonga Selix 6-4. Strathalbyn 11-4 defeated Goolwa Port Elliot 1-2. Willunga 14-13 defeated Mount Compass 13-9. So that's 2, 3, 4. Now there's one more game, I think, isn't there somewhere?
So
2,
yep,
3,
so
4, 5. We got
the lot there. So that's the wrap up for the opening season 2022 in the Great Southern Football League. The minor premiers, the major premiers from last year, Willunga running out winners here. The others possibly went a little bit way we thought, and it turned around. Next week we will be out at Encounter Bay and Langhorns Creek. Hopefully Langhorns Creek get over their COVID stuff and get into
They'll get half their team back with them.
So we will see everyone there. So this is 90.1 Happy FM. Is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag. With 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
We all know there's nothing better than a good night's sleep. And for a better night's sleep, think Sealy, Sleep Haven, Sleep Maker and Adriatic Slumber from Dreamland Victor Harbour. Over many years, Mary and her team have helped solve many sleep problems. They also offer delivery and old mattress removal in the Victor Harbour area. Conditions apply. Dreamland Victor Harbour open weekdays and Saturdays till 1 for linen, home decor wear and all SA-made bedding. Dreamland, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.